Hey, hello, people, good people of the world. Welcome to Vibrations with Vito, with your host, me, Vito. Today, at this moment, I feel great. If you asked me how the week went, it didn't go too well. We'll get into that. But I feel great at this moment in time. Let's hunker down here. It's always something every week, but let's get the message out. The message for you this week would be the person that does more for other people. Does that make sense? Because I feel like I am that person, and I think everybody needs that person in their life. So if you can, be that person that does more for other people. That's my message. And also just spread love. I feel like it takes more energy, and it just takes more energy to not put love out into the air and spread it. So just spread it. Be nice to people. Treat everybody with respect. That's it. That's the message. It's not too much to say. You could just figure it out for what I just said. Anyway, this is another special episode, and what I mean by that is I have another special guest. I've known this man for quite some time. This man is a very intelligent man. This man is the definition of genuine. This man is a husky man. He is a brute, as some people would say. But he's as soft as a teddy bear. Don't let it fool you. This man is one of my best friends. This man is a dog for life. This man is the one, the only, Dan Taylor. How you doing, sir? Yeah, watch the lights. I'm doing all right. Yeah, man. Hey, it comes from the heart. It comes from the heart. I don't like saying things just to say things. I say them because I mean them.
You just get straight to it.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the show. I really appreciate it. Dude, it's great to have you.
I love the setup. It's super legit.
Yeah, I can't wait till I have my own, space.
Yeah.
Where it's like...
I mean, this is pretty much your own space.
You're correct.
But
we get brief interruptions and so on and so forth.
Sure.
I apologize for last week's interruption. I don't know how it slipped through the cracks, but it won't happen. It almost happened just now, but can't. Hey, no, stop me. No. Anyway, yeah, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day. We're gonna have a blast. I got a lot in store. Yeah, I'm fired up. Well, so let's get right into it. How we met. So just like two of the previous guests, we met because your school closed.
Correct.
My school closed. And we combined as one school. Fun fact, Dan...
All sucked.
I wouldn't say all sucked. The one school definitely sucked. We're going to keep it at that. The one where Dolly lives now. Shout out to Dolly. Love you. Where she lives now, that school was terrible.
Yeah. Very
But so, fun fact for the viewers, Dina, shout out to executive producer Dina and Dan went to the same school.
We did. How many years ago? Does that go back?
2011?
Low-key, 15.
No, 2000.
15-ish. Really?
Oh, since the beginning, though?
Yeah.
I showed up in second grade.
Ooh.
We're not even going to do the math. Right?
No, we're not.
Friday night, we're not.
It is a Friday night.
Just think on the weekend.
No.
Keep that to the minute.
I wish I could do that, but my mind just doesn't stop thinking. So currently I'm thinking of about 40 other things. I'm trying to focus on only the stuff that's relevant to you. But okay, I'm trying. So yeah, they went to the same school, and besides the two of you and maybe two other people, no one else was relevant to me at that school. So, but shout out to the school that combined, because I met so many people that are still close to me from that school. So shout out the Holy Family.
Sure.
But okay, let's get really into it. How did we set off on the right foot immediately?
Yeah, I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? The answer was no. We didn't. We weren't.
I think you would agree, would you not?
Oh, 100%. We were not fond of one another when I first knew of Dan Taylor, and they're about to. When I first heard of and met Dan Taylor, I didn't like him. And I didn't like him not because I had any encounter with him. There was a woman who was a year older than us. I knew her because she went to my grade school. And then when we combined, she told, I don't know how she knew you. She knew you as well before anything happened. Anyway, she told me that,
Okay, it took me a second to figure out who you were talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
She tried ruining something. I don't know why.
She was
but
toxic.
she still probably is toxic.
Agreed.
Anyway, she told me, Dan Taylor doesn't like you. And I'm like, why? I'm like, the kid right there? She's like, yeah, he don't like you. I'm like, why? And she's like, I don't know, he's talking shit. I'm like, oh. Well, so then I'm like, I have it in my head that Dan doesn't like me. And I'm like, I don't even know Dan really. But okay, he doesn't like me. This same woman told Dan that I don't like Dan, and I was talking shit about Dan, which neither of these statements were correct. She just wanted to start drama, and she did, because I thought he didn't like me. And did you think I didn't like you?
Yeah, I mean, there was pretty much beef before.
But no
There was
beef.
never even a conversation.
Right, we never had a conversation, but had beef. And it was like everyone else like, oh, Dan and Vito don't like each other, but we don't know why.
There was just tension.
Yeah.
Something,
Like, yeah.
You know? There was just tension.
Well, no, not yet. That comes later. So I don't remember even how it got resolved, but we finally just had a conversation and both figured out that that person told me, and you're like, well, she told me that you didn't like me. Boom, got over that real quick. By the end of 7th grade, probably by mid-7th grade, we were already established that we were...
I can't remember 7th or 8th grade.
I can.
Explicitly.
Yeah.
I can remember, but
right.
You know, it kind of blends.
That's fair. But since then, he's been one of my best friends. We've been through so many things together. We'll get into that. Oh, man. We'll get into that in a short while. But first and foremost, I'm thirsty. I'm real thirsty.
As am I, my friend.
What's really upsetting is that my microphone was not working for a majority of the last pod. So nobody heard the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So it is so important. It's a big part of the show. So they're going to hear it today. But so we're going to celebrate. Just welcome, sit back, relax. I got a lot in store. Just shh. Your favorite part is coming right up. I don't think there's anything better in this world. Here, that one's for you.
It's pretty hot for me.
Yeah. And now here you go. Shh. It's like it's satisfying
It's
to
like ASMR.
your ear. Oh,
That's yeah.
Dina taught me. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Really? Okay. Was that what we were going for? Then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
So in the microphone, it's like,
that's beautiful.
yeah. Let's get a cheers. I appreciate you.
Are we chugging this like Gedge?
Do you want to?
I
We
mean,
can.
I'm not against it, but I don't mind sipping.
We can sip. I kind of prefer sipping because we're gonna have to do a lot of talking. We came prepared though. But you already know.
I would like to get a little buzz.
All right. Well, let's one more time. Let's sip it, like gentlemen. We're classy on the show. Everybody I'm gonna bring is classy. It's just how we do it. So this is kind of like a birthday celebration for you because your birthday's coming up rather quickly. We could have pushed it back a week to get even closer, but I felt like this week worked for you, and it always is gonna work for me. But so, first off, this is good.
That is fire.
This is good. We're not gonna no free advertisements. It's just Pinot Grigio, normal. You know, my cousin said real men don't drink white wine. I totally disagree.
Yeah, I can't. Why? What's that argument?
So his rationale.
He said so?
That, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just because you're 33 means your opinion is more assertive than mine. Anyway, well, so for your birthday, we're not doing anything. We're not going to Philly. We're not going to the local bar. Where are we going, Dan?
We're going to Tampa Bay, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is that a bougie spot, like an appealing spot? I don't know. Florida's cool. Never been to Tampa Bay.
Me neither.
I'm excited.
I'm a big Tampa Bay Lightning fan.
That's true.
We're gonna. I guess I can get into it real quick. 2004, first time I ever watched hockey. It was the conference finals, which is the semifinals. It was the Flyers versus the Lightning, and my whole family was wearing orange. Okay, I look at the screen. There's a lightning bolt, and I'm like, oh, I like that. That's a cool logo. And I'm like, I wanted to be a jerk. I look around, everyone's wearing orange. I clearly know that they're rooting for the other team. I'm like, I'm rooting for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay beat the Flyers in 7 games. They went to the final, and they won the final that year. Stanley Cup champions. I said, you know what? I'm a fan. And I have been a fan since 2003, 2004. And since then, we've won 2 more Stanley Cups. And it's just electric. So when you said Tampa Bay, I was all in just because I want to go. I am gonna eventually go to a game in Tampa Bay, but for now we're gonna celebrate your birthday. I'm extremely excited. Never been to Florida. Everybody's been to Florida. I have not. Have you ever been, Dina?
I just went for the first time.
I've
Well-
pretty much been everywhere in Florida but Tampa Bay.
Ooh.
So, been to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Fort Myers. So,
Anywhere else? Jeez.
dude, Tampa Bay it's a different vibe. You know, it's on the Gulf
Word on
Mexico waters.
Word on the street is a lot of old people are in Tampa Bay.
Really?
Like when people go to retire, they go to retire in Tampa Bay.
I've been hearing that about West Palm. Maybe about Tampa Bay. I don't know. Yeah, I hear like like the real estate market is like hot in Tampa Bay. Like a lot of like old.
It's hot everywhere. Houses that are 200,000 are selling for $4 right now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but I'm excited. How do you feel about? Are you wearing a mask on the plane?
I feel like I think.
No, you
have
don't.
to.
No, you
You
don't.
have to.
Didn't they just pass the not? I guess they dropped the mandate. Or it might have been a certain airline. Definitely Delta. I don't think you need one on Delta, but I think everywhere. Moral of the story: I'm wearing an N95 in the airport. I have regular masks for if we need them. I'm gonna bring a whole bunch like I did when we went to New Orleans, but I'm not taking any chances.
I'll probably wear it in the airport, but I was kind of and in the plane. I was kind of expecting to do that. I didn't hear.
Okay,
they
good.
Drop that.
Good. They did? Are you looking that up?
Even if
They
we
did.
If
Everywhere?
we weren't required
Oh.
to, I might do it.
Everywhere. Did you hear?
Especially Florida.
Especially in Florida.
Oh, they dropped it, especially in Florida. So no
I'm
one's.
just saying, it's like Florida's like a hot spot.
I feel like Florida's been
You don't
a.
have to wear it once you land anywhere. Is what I mean.
Right? Like they don't.
No.
Yeah. It's a red
Florida.
state.
Yeah.
They don't know.
It's a red state. It's as red as Dina's sweater right now.
Hey.
Guys, it's Tommy. She's got style. She's wearing a Tommy sweater. Is that a sweater or a shirt?
A cropped hoodie. Got a little hood in the back.
It's a cropped hoodie. Okay.
That's fine.
It is fire.
Thank you.
First thing I said. First thing she was like, "Hi, Vito." I was like, "Nice shirt." So we're all squads going. Well, 7/8 of it.
7. I mean, we're rolling deep.
We're rolling squad deep. I'm not nervous at all. Like if let's say shit pops off, we're squad deep.
Yeah, we're deep.
We got Jarrett. Jarrett knocks everybody out. Greg's got length.
He's got the heaviest hands.
Greg's got long. Yeah, Greg on. Yeah, we're all right. We're okay. I can kick people in the throat. We'll be all right. So we're going with good old Benji, and I let him get his piece off, and he put it out to the whole internet knows about a little slight beef. To you, there's no beef, right?
There's really no beef.
For
Other
Ben?
than the fact that Ben is just still being annoying.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to clear the air and get your piece off. So, because there's always two sides of the story, so you're gonna need to put your side out there. So, go ahead. What's the dilemma with Ben?
So, yeah, just a little backstory
Uh-huh.
if you're just tuning in. So me and Ben are big sneaker guys. We like to, buy like hype sneakers, like stuff that sells out immediately. And if you know anything about the sneaker market, buying something after a sneaker releases, the price is going to be extremely inflated. So, just for example, this is a random number. You can buy shoes for $200 for retail. On the aftermarket, it could cost like $500. So I get a pair of sneakers for retail that weren't my size. They were Ben's size 12.
Specifically, size
Yeah,
12.
and I've gotten like several pairs of sneakers this month. There's a lot of things going on this month. But I got lucky. I got these shoes, and I got them with the intentions of selling them. And I happened to just tell Ben, and he's like, "Oh, bro, like, wait, nah, those are my size. Like, let me get them." I was like, dude, like, I'll have to think about it. Like, there's a lot going on this month. And long story short, financially, it didn't make sense for me to just give Ben the sneakers without selling them. So that's really just it. There's no hard feelings. Like,
So,
Ben's my
what
guy.
was Ben's offer, and what did you end
I
up
tried
selling
to,
them
like,
for?
Make a deal with him.
With Ben.
Yeah, and I was like, because I think they sold for $200 retail, and I said, all right, $220, you got them, which was a good deal because at the time they were like $300 in the aftermarket plus shipping and handling. It was probably like $330 said and done.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, I'll do that. I'll cut that deal with you. He didn't want to do that.
What was his offer?
He didn't give an offer.
Okay,
His
on the
offer
on the
was,
pod.
give them to me for what you paid for them. He said, yeah, I'll pay you that $200, and yeah, you also have to wait like 3 weeks to get the $200 yet. So I was like, dude, it's not gonna work. Like, I got bills to pay at the end of this month. It just didn't make sense. I'm not gonna go into details of why that made sense for me, but it just made more sense.
On
I'm sorry he's upset about it.
He's very upset. I don't know at this point if it's like he's just being, what's the word?
And I checked today, actually, before I came in, because I was thinking about it. They're now $275 on Vito. So he could buy them now for probably $275 shipped.
And you
So
sold
it'd
them,
probably be
what did you sell them for again? To this Joe Schmo.
Like, yeah, I think $330 I sold them
Great.
for.
That's
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. But also,
I mean, really, it's just like, $100.
on the pod, he said 90. When he wanted, like, was that his offer, 90? Or he wanted you only make a $90?
I wasn't going to lose any money.
Right, right.
But I simply wasn't going to be making any money. So.
All right.
It's really not even that big a deal. He's gonna hold this grudge.
Yeah. Right
Probably
before
until I get mad at him. Tell him to
right.
stop.
He in the group chat, he's saying they're gonna fight down in Tampa Bay.
I'm just trying to ignore it.
They have fought before, but it was that's
did.
hilarious. That video is hilarious. Ben tried to end Dan's life, and Dan ducked and avoided. That would have been, because if he would have hit you,
Should play that.
let's play that. That's gonna come up on a screen in a short. It's just gonna be Ben's.
2 seconds.
Yeah, it's about 4 seconds. But
Sir! Run it! It's still out!
if Ben would have made contact with you, it would have just escalated, and now you guys are really fighting, forgetting your friendship. And I'm glad that didn't happen. And we're gonna hear Jared's laugh as well. Jared in the background. Shout out to Jared.
Jared was instigating.
Yeah, of course. Jared's always instigating.
Until that happened, and Jared was like, "Oh,
chill. Jared likes violence. The moral of the story. But yeah, so he was telling me personally that he was gonna tell his credit card company that it was a fraud, that he's not going to Tampa Bay. Like,
telling you.
Yes, I have the. So he was like, I'm going to be petty. He was like, I'm going to call me Petty Wop, and I'm like, we're gonna go to Tampa Bay. We're gonna have a great time. He's like, nah, fuck Dan. And I'm like, he's going on and off. He said, I'm just gonna say it was, somebody stole my card and was like, I'm going to Florida. Like, okay, I'm glad he's over that. And then over the weekend, we saw each other at the casino.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah,
situation.
he didn't.
I was like, dude, I'm not even gonna say anything. I really don't want to keep talking about this.
The way he shook your hand, and he was like, stop. Looked right ahead.
Pair of shoes, man.
Terrible. Just, I don't know. At first, I was.
Healthy,
it's not.
You shouldn't hold a grudge.
It's not.
But I would have loved to have just given that to him as a free gift, But
you didn't.
I didn't. I'm not really in a position to be doing that for everybody right now.
He's got to pay his credit card off and shit
I
like
got a lot
that.
of things going on. Jeez.
But okay. So let's leave it at that. I'm very excited to go to Tampa Bay. We're going for 3 days. The 5th to the 8th.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, leave Sunday.
The 8th is Mother's Day, correct?
It is.
And we get back at a reasonable time. Oh, great. So we get to spend it with our mothers.
I'm off on Monday.
Unfortunately, I'm not. Shout out to mothers, our mothers, Dina's mom. Shout out to everybody, So not only are we going there to celebrate your birthday, I got you something very miniature right now. Okay. You already saw it because you're nosy, but
I know. I wish I had my initial reaction right now.
Because there you go. And if you feel like opening and drinking any of these right now, go for it. My suggestion was, get them out of the camera.
I had to make sure it was.
Yeah, you can.
What's the tea guy?
Right. You know what I was gonna get you? You know what I was originally gonna get you?
What's that?
I was in the liquor store for about, I would say 10 to 12 minutes, sitting there staring at a bottle. Any idea what bottle I was staring at? I was just like, I should do it. I shouldn't do it. I should.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Oh no. I thought you were gonna say it. I should. That was not even a thought.
Party rum thing or no?
Watermelon Smirnoff.
Oh.
Do you know the history about that? Okay, real quick. Okay,
That would have not been drinking by me.
but it would have been funny. It would have been funny. I wanted to go for the comedic
For sure.
relief. We'll get to that because we got some. We're gonna add to that. But that would have been very nostalgic. But I literally that thought came in my head. We're not gonna drink it because we're past that. I think that's 15, 16-year-old shit.
For sure.
We're not drinking that. Now we drink peanut butter whiskey and wine.
Yeah, think about it for a second. Like, dude, you buy peanut butter whiskey?
Yeah, no, I don't. I probably would. I remember having it, and it wasn't.
have it that night?
It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst.
It
It
sucked.
was for my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I brought it.
Yeah. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't like I'm so excited to drink this. But you know what? I am excited to drink the second glass of wine.
For sure.
Love it. But yeah, you can drink that Twisted Tea whenever you feel like it.
Alright, yeah, I'll drink this wine with you.
Word. We're gonna go through this quick. I might have a Twisted Tea myself. But okay, I need to get this off my chest. I have been waiting to do this for almost a week and a half. Everybody who knows me, clearly this company knows me now. I've been saying since I started this podcast is unofficially sponsored by HiChew, but now it's like maybe sponsored by HiChew. I've been in contact with them. I'm gonna call her the lead of marketing. But we've been sending emails back and forth, and she sent me a care package, and I have it with me. The day after I did the last one, it came, and I wanted to open it. It's called Self-Control. Apparently, I have some because I didn't open this box. I wanted.
This is pretty
Yeah, because I'm a fiend for these HiChews. Right. It was there, sealed and everything. Still sealed, by the way. So I thought it was a great idea to open it on the pod, and you're going to get a genuine reaction out of me. But they have been liking all of my tweets. They liked old tweets 2 days ago.
They're well aware.
They are well aware of who I am and what this is. I didn't know they had an Instagram. I've been trying to find them on Instagram, but now they have one. Verified check. And somebody they put a picture of the new pack they just made. It's called the Fantasy Mix, and the first comment was like, can't find these anywhere, blah, blah, blah. There's no 7-Eleven near me. I commented, bro, they're everywhere. They're at Wawa, they're at Walmart, they're at anywhere. I go, Speedway, gas station, I go anywhere anywhere. H-Mart, okay? They liked it. They liked that comment. So I'm like, I need to put HiChew in the bio. So I put HiChew connoisseur in the bio. Moral of the story,
That's nice.
I am Team HiChew to the day I die. Let's collaborate. Let's work. Let me come out with a bag. Like, I was thinking about it all week long. Call it like a Southern blend mix. Oranges grow in the South. You got to find, they're very rare HiChew. Peach,
Okay.
it's extremely rare HiChew.
That's fine.
Grows in the South. What's another fruit that grows in the South? I can't even think. Those are the only two that came to my mind just now. I don't know. But you could throw in a lemon. Do lemons grow in the South? Google that, please, Dina. I love you.
Do.
They might, yeah. But peaches are...
Prominent in the South or not? I think that's the
Right.
question.
Peaches are from... The lemon peaches down in Georgia. So, yeah, we're waiting on that. But I have ideas. Like, let's collab. Let's make a... Where are they from?
California.
Damn it. All right. We could...
We can figure that out.
We could. We'll call it something else. But, it's time to do the reveal. I have it with me, of course.
This is boxed.
It's relatively heavy. It's loaded with candy. It's loaded with candy.
I want to say, like, it probably says the weight on there, right?
Does it?
Probably does.
No. Avenged somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. Can I have a knife?
Pounds, maybe?
Can I have a knife? Dina's about to get on camera for the first time.
Nope.
Throw it. Okay.
She's not there.
You should have threw it. She's it's coming soon. A lot of people have been asking, what's Dina look like? You'll see. I won't kill you, I promise. What's going on, though? Did they duct tape this? Hello? These are the fakest knives I've ever seen.
My keys. My keys.
Man, just pick it up and rip it open.
Yeah, he's so strong.
Smash.
Oh, God.
This is not the smoothest stuff.
No, not at all. I'm sorry. There was no elegance behind this. Hold on, I'm not done. Oh, God.
Oh wow.
Oh god.
I see a lot of colors.
I see a lot of colors too, but what's going on with this box? There you go. Okay, here we go. You know, we're gonna put it off to the side, do it in the middle. Alright. Oh, tons of HiChews.
Wow.
Tons of HiChews. Real quick, wait, leave it in there real quick. Hold on. Holy moly, guacamole. Blessed. What did you say? Just
Some swag, I was thinking. I don't know what it is.
it a coaster or something? What do they call those things you put on? You open it. Holy moly. There it is. This is the new bag that everybody is very excited about. This is a great bag. The Fantasy Mix, Rainbow Sherbet, Blue Hawaii, Blue Raspberry. From worst to best, in my opinion, none of these are bad, first off. Blue Raspberry is literally in my top 5 all time now. Best out of the bag. Rainbow Sherbet, what's that?
I think this is like a bag. Specifically.
I could put my HiChews in.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, great.
I think that's exactly
I love that. Okay, great. Holy moly. I'm all right. Number 2, Rainbow Sherbet, excellent. And number 3, Blue Hawaii. You can take a look at that if you'd like. This one's a great blag. I'm so excited. My heart is, what's the word? Palpitating. Yep. That's how it feels right now. The best candy in the world. Yeah. Let's get a quick cheers to HiChew. Thank you.
Thank you, HiChew.
This is the berry mix, black cherry, raspberry, blueberry. Great. Did you throw it back in there? Oh, it's right there. Okay. I don't know. This is the super fruit mix. Moral of the story, they gave me everything that they had. Is there a peach in here? I'll lose my mind.
Oh yeah, there's some drip in there. Yo, you can put this on like a hoodie or something.
Oh, we're putting. Oh.
Pop socket.
I don't use those. Thank you though. Dina does. We could. Oh, eventually, right there. Oh, love it. You know what we're gonna do? The rest of the show.
Okay. I like it.
I love it. Super fruit, dragon fruit, acai. That's how you said acai.
Acai.
I'm saying it acai. Anyway. What?
It really is acai.
I don't know. That's how. Oh, this is the classic bag. Strawberry, green apple, grape. Holy. Tropical. Oh, this is the fruit combo one. This is exclusive.
Dirty orange in here?
I don't know. Tropical smoothie is passion fruit and mango. And then pina colada is pineapple and coconut. I didn't know they had a coconut flavored HiChew.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Mango, grape, green apple, strawberry. Oh, this one's a big bag. It's staying right there. This is that bag I was thinking about the other day. This is the sweet and sour watermelon, lemon, grapefruit. Lemon is an honorable mention in my top 5. So good. My suggestion, HiChew, let's do a watermelon that isn't sour. Just a regular watermelon. It's still good, but just, you know.
Surprise there isn't.
No, there isn't. Not gonna lie. This is one of my least favorite bags. I'm still gonna. I gotta be real. We don't fake anything. This is well, I don't even know what that word is. Ramen. I don't.
I was about to ask that question. Where is HiChew based? Like
Japan.
Japanese?
Yes, Japan. And is this orange?
Can we like go there? We should, that would be cool.
I could go to Japan. I'm wearing
Really cool.
I'm wearing that thing on my chest, the HiChew thing. And this is kiwi, pineapple, mango. Sometimes the kiwi is replaced with orange, but it's not today. But ladies and gentlemen, look, sticks and sticks.
Dump it out.
I should.
Make it rain.
You know what? Yeah. It's a pop socket. All right, hold on. We're gonna just look all over the place.
Any strawberry in there?
No. Oh, strawberry? Yes, that's for you. Love it. That's Dina's favorite flavor. Yeah. I'm gonna put some by you, my friend. Make sure they're facing out. Love it. Bam. Oh, we are killing it. Oh, tremendous. Literally tremendous. What?
And do we flavor?
Do we have flavor?
That's contagious.
Flip that one around.
What, this one?
It's upside down.
Oh, God, you had no the purple one.
The purple
The
one.
purple. Flip
Yeah,
that now.
you
Flip
gotta
that other one.
The nutrition, that's all, the nutrition.
Yeah. Now
No,
look,
it's-
look. They're all backwards.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Perfect. Thank you.
Great. I love it. Dina's got a HiChew in her mouth. If you're watching this, go buy a HiChew.
I haven't had HiChew in like years.
Good. My suggestion: just don't chew it in the camera.
Gotcha.
I mean, the microphone.
for sure. I know
You
it's
can
the
eat one.
juiciest
Yeah. Oh, they're
on the market.
the juiciest.
No, that's for sure. I'm a big fan. I don't really eat candy that much.
But you eat HiChews.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? He's not a big fan
Yeah.
of candy.
But I like HiChew.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know.
Honestly, it might be my favorite candy.
Oh, and they had.
Something that's really-
There's a bag. They gave me a bag for HiChews. Oh God, they care about me. They really
What's
do.
the best flavor though? Where's that? Oh, you threw it over there. Forget it.
We're
I
gonna.
wanted to try the passion.
The fantasy. Oh, okay,
Fantasy one?
okay. We'll try it. So that'll be separate. Look, Dina's about to go get it. But so look, while we're on the topic of HiChew, I'm gonna spit out my top 5 all time. Clearly, I'm very diverse.
well-versed
Yes,
in the word
well
HiChew.
versed. I like that. Okay, so love it. Shout out to Dina. My favorite HiChew is a very rare HiChew. I had to order it on Amazon, and this was a while ago, but it was during the pandemic actually. But so, my favorite HiChew, peach HiChew. I rated it a 9.8 out of 10. That's how I don't know if there is a 10 out of 10. I haven't had it yet. They're all very good, but for right now, peach number 1.
Have you tried these?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's the best one?
Out of this one, blue raspberry.
Blue raspberry.
Rainbow sherbet is
On Blue Hawaii.
good.
Gotta try
Good.
Blue Hawaii.
It's good. It's good. I'm telling I'm gonna let you. I have so many HiChews. Anybody who wants a HiChew, let me know. Besides anyone in this room, I'm charging $1 a HiChew. So peach number 1, number 2 pineapple, number 3 mango, number 4 I'm gonna keep it classic with the strawberry because it's just so good and it's literally one of the classic ones. And number 5 blue raspberry. Honorable mention lemon and cherry. They discontinued. Just plain old cherry. They have black cherry now. It was in that berry bag with, if my memory stands correctly, it's black cherry, raspberry, and blueberry. All good. But cherry, it was just called cherry when we went to Egan and they would buy the sticks. Oh, cherry was phenomenal. Cherry was in my top 5. So bring it back. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to get on the board and we're going to bring cherry back. That's that. How's the Blue Hawaii?
It's like nostalgic.
What's it taste like?
Blue Hawaii really tastes like a cocktail. Like, you know.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
It does. That rainbow
I
sherbet.
literally don't think I've had one since like Egan.
That's a lie. You've been around me a long time.
Dude, but you don't share your HiChews.
I try.
You don't.
I try. I try.
Good
All right.
man.
You
Yeah.
don't.
I try.
I mean, like, I don't eat candy.
All right, but so if I'm around and I got an excess amount, everybody's around me is
I
getting them.
can't recall the last time I sat. That's all.
Okay. Well, look, it's happening right now. I got plenty. You want to take a bag home? You got it.
Let's go.
But these are gluten free, by the way. So if you can't have gluten, you can have HiChews. If you wanna try any of those throughout the show, let me know. I'll give you one.
Yeah, I was trying to be cognizant of, you said the chewing.
Yes, just because I don't think you were. Yeah, you were far away from it. I'm gonna chug this. I'm a little excited. I don't know if you are, but I am. I love it. I love it. Oh, he couldn't do it. It's okay. It's all right. No pressure. I don't
I know
want.
yeah, you did say chug it, but
I said it. I said I was gonna chug it.
It's cool. Whatever.
All right. Yes. So while we're on the topic of sponsorships, let me end it by HiChew. Let's work together. I appreciate the care package. I can't wait till you see this video. But let's remain in contact. Let's work. Let's work together. That's that. They did the getaway thing. What?
I mean, it feels like you guys are working together.
I think we are working together.
If you're not working together, I don't know what you call this.
I don't know what I call this either, because they're just giving out free stuff. I think they want. I think they generally see, because I told them I have genuine influence over people. Will snap me and be like, "Oh, I got a HiChew today." I'm like, "Yeah, you did. Good."
No,
Was it great?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Wow, who would have thought? Okay. But yeah, so let's work together. Let's keep working together. They did that getaway house, or they're doing that getaway house. I sent it.
That's our name all over.
Yo, so they are doing a getaway house in Palm Springs, California. One person wins. They can bring up to 5 guests. And they're redoing an Airbnb, and they're making it all colorful and fruity looking, is what they said. But it's for a weekend in Palm Springs. So I literally was the first person who reacted to it on Twitter. I was the first person to like it. I was on Twitter, and I saw it said
How many followers do they have on Twitter?
it was about like 1,600 if my memory stands
They
correctly.
only have 1,600 followers.
On Twitter, on Instagram, they have over 100,000. But so yeah, I responded quickly. I definitely was the first one to fill it out via Twitter.
Okay.
But so I wrote that we're already like in contact somewhat, and I was just like, this is amazing. It's just
That's like,
who cares?
really, that was like 10 pounds worth of like HiChew.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. But so if we go to Palm Springs via HiChew, we're
on. We
I am.
go to Japan. That's next.
Yes.
Japan,
Yeah,
go
we're
to
gonna.
headquarters.
We're gonna. So
Who's
we're
the
gonna.
CEO? Do you know who the CEO is?
I don't. I should. You know who the CEO is gonna be?
Yeah, dude. Dina's looking it up.
We're gonna. Yeah. Let us know, please.
See, like, are they like owned by another like parent company? Like,
They're owned by
what?
Morinaga.
Yeah.
That's the company. And
I can't pronounce the name of this.
But they
Try it. Give me a guess.
Started out as like a small company.
Right.
I mean,
Give me a-
maybe not, but
it's okay if you butcher his name or her name.
Tahiro Kawabi.
Ooh.
Okay.
Shout out to Tahiro
I'm not
Kawabi.
gonna try and say that
I'm saying it. Tahiro Kawabi.
word.
Let's do business. We off-brand. We're gonna call it Vito, V-I-Chew, and I'll come up with my own flavors. You know what they don't? You know what they don't have? Pear. I think a pear-flavored HiChew would be banging.
It's stupid. They don't.
We're bringing back cherry.
Super weird. They don't.
Yeah, we would. I emailed them in 2016 about peach, pineapple, and what was the third? I can't remember the third, but they put all 3 of the flavors that I mentioned. Wonderful. Let's do it. Anywho, 2016.
That's
Yeah, who was
6 years ago.
right? 6 years, and I'm still.
Still preaching.
Oh, let's work. God bless HiChew. Thank you for the care package.
Yeah, big shout out to HiChew. That's super cool.
Wonderful. Oh, tremendous. I feel great. So real quick, how was your week? How was your week?
The week was good.
We're gonna just finish the bottle.
It was good. Yeah, might as well.
The week was good.
Lovely weather today, and for the weekend, I'm pumped up. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah. I was just watching that video. You see like George Yang on the bus?
Bang bang, George and Yang. Tomorrow Sixers play. Hopefully they sweep them. I think we are. What are you doing tomorrow for the game?
I don't know yet.
Do you want to come over to my house and watch the game?
So yeah, I'm down.
All right.
Yeah, that's what you guys did last time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No one's gonna be there. Phyllis going to the city. Even if she is there, who cares? But it'll be shout out to Phyllis. Shout out to the Sixers. 3-0. Joel Embiid. It's crazy that he's not gonna be the MVP.
Dude, it breaks my heart.
Like, and people are like, my sister's like, oh, there's still. I'm like, no. I saw a picture of everybody who voted. They all voted for Jokic.
Yeah, no, everyone.
They all vote.
I don't even understand. Like, honestly, of course I don't watch Nuggets games.
The players should have a vote.
Occasionally I have, but
They should have a vote.
I think it should be the players and the coaches all day.
Yeah. Who cares about these analysis? Like Chris Broussard. All right, I respect his basketball opinion, but why is he voted for Giannis?
Really?
Like, bro, it was either
Yeah, I didn't
Jokic
even
or
see the voting. I just
Embiid.
know it was majority Jokic.
I'm gonna
When is
just.
that, like, official.
I think the second round. I think the beginning of the second round, because they already did the Defensive Player of the Year. I think they do all
I
the.
know like playoffs, like it's a regular season award, right?
Right.
So playoff performance shouldn't affect it, but like I'm hoping. Like,
It should affect it, because Jokic is about to get swept.
This is telling.
Jokic is about to get swept, and the Sixers are about Embiid. What 7-foot man makes a game-winning
douche
3?
shooter.
Yeah,
Literally,
yeah.
Just hanging out
Yep.
on the 3-point line. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Thank God we got rid of Ben Simmons clogging up the lane. Anyway, Yeah. So
Let's come back to.
who cares?
Shocked.
I am shocked. I still don't. He like not to the Sixers.
Game 4.
Like for the Nets.
Nets. He's supposed to
Yeah.
play for them.
But what's he gonna do? They haven't won.
I don't understand how that locked. Like how like Kevin Durant has got to be like.
Pissed.
He's like a mean person.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant. He just bullies people on
Yeah.
social media
Right.
for like fun. Like,
Yeah.
He likes that.
Mhm.
And, you know how.
And Kyrie, like they're two alpha male
That's just
personalities.
Bizarre, like locker room. I don't get how it works.
But my thing is, it's not going to work on the court, I don't think, because what? They can't play Drummond and Simmons together. So Ben's going to be the 5, and then Drummond's going to come off the bench for the 5. I don't see it working.
Does Drummond start?
Yes,
He starts now.
I believe
It
so.
would be Kyrie, Ben, KD, Drummond. And who's the 4? Is Seth playing in the starting lineup?
I think he is, yeah.
Yeah. It's just
Or that,
weird.
what was that other guy? Clax?
Claxton. I think he comes
Whatever.
off the bench.
Who cares about the Nets? All right, Ben, I hope your pussy doesn't hurt anymore. And, you know, I hope you never get your money back from the Sixers. That's really my...
He filed that.
Yeah, he thinks he's going to win it. Like, bro, you didn't show up to work. If I don't show up to work and just sue my company, then they're not going to be like, what do you want? What are you getting? What are you getting? Get out of here.
You know, it honestly, that's probably why he's been staying hurt to like achieve this grievance.
Yeah.
Who's not hurt?
He's
Like,
not.
He's not hurt.
He's not hurt. You know what's
what
hurt?
were you doing to be hurt? You weren't doing anything. You know?
I hate Ben. Let's get off.
Let's calm down.
Yeah, let's calm down.
Let's-
Sixers tomorrow, 2:00. Inte plays. Shout out to Inte, Forza Inte. Every week since I don't remember what week it was, but we have been winning and not stop winning. We're gonna keep this going. We play Roma tomorrow at 12:00. Huge game. Roma is very good. We control our own destiny. So if we just keep winning the rest of these 6 games, nobody can do anything, and we win. We're in second place by 2 points, but we had one less game played because it got canceled for COVID. So we play Roma tomorrow, and as long as we just keep winning, we'll win our 20th championship. So then we'll get a second star.
Wow.
You get 1 star every 10.
Nice.
Yep. So that I want a second star so bad. You are learning. Forza Inte. He knows that though. He's known that since he's met me. Forza Inte. Right. We played our biggest rivals on Tuesday for a semifinal game, and we whooped their ass 3-0. So now we're in the final against Juventus. You know who they are. They're white and black. We're blue and black. Cristiano Ronaldo used to play for them. Hate them. Hate him too. So Giovanni, my cousin Giovanni, I did this last time we played you and we won. I hope when you see this, we won. May 11th, actually, he'll see. They play May 11th, so there'll be another episode in between then. Anywho, I feel great today. I didn't have a good week. My emotions were.
Week for you?
Yeah, we'll talk about it off air. But emotionally, was all over the place. But at this point, I feel great. The weekend is here. You're sitting next to me. Dina's sitting in front of me. HiChews are all over the place. Like literally
Unreal vibe.
in every aspect. The vibes are impeccable.
This woman is having a baby.
Baby shower. She used to work here. She used to work here, fun fact. So shout out to Taryn. I don't remember her. They said that she used to work here. I don't remember her. But speaking of Taryn, shout out to Taryn, my coworker Taryn. She's a fan of the show. You know her. But shout out to Taryn. Anyway, what did I want to say? Oh, okay. You brought this to my attention before we recorded. So last week I asked you to be a guest on the show, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And last week was Good Friday.
It was.
And you, shout out to our Lord, and you got a tattoo done.
I got a tattoo done.
Of?
The Last Supper.
Which?
Which, if you know some background, for those who aren't religious or Catholic,
Mm-hmm.
particularly, I think Black Friday Black
Friday.
Good Friday. I think the Last Supper, the historical painting. Probably everyone knows it, whether you're religious or not.
We'll put a picture of
Yeah.
the Last
I
Supper.
got it shoulder to shoulder on my back.
We'll also put it, if you would like, I'll put a picture of
Okay.
your tattoo as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Killed it. Your artist killed it.
Snaps. Shout out to St. Michael.
St. Michael.
That's the dude who did my tattoo. His
His
name
name.
in industry is St.
Oh,
Michael.
so he does religious pieces.
He does, a lot of religious pieces, like
Love it.
fine line, black realism. Like he specializes in that. Like he's a very talented dude.
When you work done, hit him up.
Right.
Or hit Dan up to get his and help. Yeah.
Swagger House.
I know.
In Philadelphia. Ron Picardo, the owner too. Also great work. Great shop. Super talented artist in there. But yeah, it just so happened that like historically, the Last Supper occurred on Holy Thursday. Or,
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it was the day before he got crucified.
Right.
Because it was like Judas and all. Yeah.
Holy Thursday is the day before Good Friday.
Correct.
I got this piece done on Good Friday.
But what?
Which is like very special. And I also got it started on Ash Wednesday.
Ooh.
So there's three
Ooh.
separate sessions. Got it started.
Wow! I didn't know you got it started on Ash Wednesday.
I didn't tell you that.
And then almost 40 days later.
Finish it on Good Friday. All coincidental.
Wow.
Like when I was getting it done, I was like talking to him. I was like, yeah. Did you guys know like that all of my dates just so happen to fall on like important days?
Right, and they didn't know.
No.
Wow! It just so God is he's control.
Unreal.
He's controlling everything.
And then your fun fact.
It was Leonardo da Vinci's birthday that day that I recorded, and Leonardo da Vinci painted the Last Supper painting that you know. So like literally, mind blowing is exactly that. It was meant to be. It just couldn't work out, but we're here now. Unbelievable. That like when you put that in my head, I was like, yo.
Bro, it was like already like crazy.
Uh-huh.
It was on Good Friday,
Right.
Wednesday. But then that I had no idea. I would have never known that. Like it was Leo's birthday.
That's the only, I say it every week. It's one of my favorite, probably my most favorite part about my job is I do so much learning. I learn about stuff that happened in history. Useless fun facts, as my sister would call them, but I call them fun facts. Because it's like, you didn't know that. Now you do because I taught you. But so,
like Jeopardy.
how am I in Jeopardy?
Yeah.
So as of recently, I've been watching, and I'm pretty
That's
decent.
pretty sick.
I'm pretty decent.
You're pretty decent.
I wouldn't say I know a lot of useless information.
That's cool though.
The final
Some
Jeopardy.
people that are on Jeopardy, I'm like, wow.
Oh, they're wizards. They're wizards.
Highly intelligent people. Like,
You know Pam. You cut Pam's hair.
yeah.
Pam
Yeah.
is the greatest Jeopardy player I know personally.
Really?
Everything, no matter
Has
what
she ever tried
category.
out?
No. I told her. I go. I will pay for you to go on the show. She would win. She knows everything. Every category. Even if she's wrong, she has a
would
guess.
love to see it.
When I don't know, I just sit there in silence.
Yeah, same.
So she'd be like, blah blah blah, and say something. And I'm like, well, what?
She's
and
just like
yes,
playing the
yes,
game while watching.
yes. She's so smart. Shout out to Pam. Love you. Part-time barber too. In the summertime, if you need. What about now? What if somebody in
It's
the?
probably like for like the homies. You know?
So you would cut my hair if I needed
yeah,
you to.
if you needed it.
All right.
Like I've done. I think the last person's haircut was Gedge like a few months ago.
Shout out to
It's
Gedge.
just, like, Gedge like is last minute. Doesn't like booking appointments.
That's true.
So I cut
There was a
like-
time during the pandemic
Yeah,
specifically.
When I was still in school, I was cutting like
Yeah.
multiple people.
You were cutting my hair
I was cutting
religiously.
Women, Vito's coworkers, Pam.
They have short hair like me. Her and her
I was
sister.
doing, like phase
Shout out to Stacy.
kids between the ages from like 7 to like whatever. You know?
And he's nice.
Great.
He's nice. It's not like he's not. Your business was booming. It's not like he just he cuts my hair. It was like he's pretty nice cutting hair. So yeah, emergencies only, I guess, at this point. But
It's tiring.
and
dude.
I believe it.
Strange.
The thing about Dan is he takes his time.
Yeah. I'm
Like, my barber
if you're in a
cuts-
rush, don't come to me. I don't want to feel rushed.
My barber cuts my hair within 25, 30 minutes. Because first off, he does it for a living.
Right.
Second, Dan, I feel you don't want to mess anything up.
For sure.
So you're like, I need to just.
I mean, yeah. Like,
And you're-
I was never formally trained.
Right.
I literally just.
You trained via actual customers.
Yeah, just practice.
Yeah.
And, like, just knowing, like, I had the right tools and everything.
You
so,
did.
I could definitely perform with
Right.
the cut, and I've performed, like, very good cuts.
What's the part where you're like, you line everything up?
Straight razor.
Straight razor, favorite part, correct?
Love it. It's super satisfying.
And,
Very
like-
ASMR we talked about.
Yes.
Super
The noise
satisfying.
it makes like against the skin
Yeah,
is
like,
so.
I would just there's probably ASMR out already for it.
Probably.
Google it, straight razor shave.
Sometimes when my barber does it so fast that it doesn't hurt, but sometimes he'll like nick me and like my face is a little red, like right where. Not with Dan.
It's prone. To
Dan's like.
yeah, I'm very. very
And yeah, super delicate. That's the word, delicate. Moral of the story: shout out to you for cutting people's hair when they need it.
I kind of miss it, but like.
Yeah,
it's
you
just-
don't. No, don't worry about it.
Same.
Do it for when you need to, and only that. You cut your hair once before, right? Your own hair.
Maybe like 3, maybe 4 times.
Rather difficult.
Not worth it. Not worth the headache. I'd
Mm.
much rather pay the money and sit in a chair, relax. Cause like I was sweating and you thought it took me long to cut your hair?
Imagine your own hair, right? Okay.
Crazy, different animal.
There is nothing better for me. Like, I have my peak level of confidence is straight after a haircut.
For sure.
You can't tell me anything.
For sure.
Like,
I
if you
always see, like, on Twitter, like, girls are like, why, like, or I don't know whoever said it.
Go ahead.
Like, you make up errands to run after you get a haircut.
Yes.
Just excuses.
Just to show up, right? Just like, hey, look at me.
I'll go to the grocery store. I'll buy like one thing.
Look at
I'll
his
be
fate.
in there for 30 minutes.
Yep.
Just looking at stuff.
No, you're right.
You know?
No, you're right. I went to Home Depot the other day after a haircut. What was I doing in Home Depot? You know what I was doing? I was looking for those Christmas lights. They don't have Christmas lights. I went to 3 different places, and all of them, I asked for Christmas lights because I needed Christmas lights, like icicles. They're like, Christmas lights. I'm like, I know it's April, but do you have any? No. So, and then I
So, where'd you go?
Home Depot.
Ah.
But I went to
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Walmart didn't have anything. Ace Hardware didn't have anything. Ace was the place. They don't have nothing. Ace was the place with the hell the hardware. Yeah, Ace is the place with nothing. They just got hammers and shit like that. I don't need a hammer. But yeah, so I got them at Home Depot. But I went straight after a haircut. So I was like, you know, hey, what aisle? No, the one dude he was stocking, he was so angry. Like, he had to be angry.
Yeah.
I was like, what aisle would you have, like, Christmas lights if you have them? 3. I was like, okay. I said, what aisle are we in now? He goes, 35. I go, all right. A little bit of a stroll. But what can you do? Okay, I'm having a good time. I'm running my mouth. I can't stop running my mouth. We're going to get into a segment of the show. Personal favorite of mine, bueno or no bueno.
Okay.
You know how this works.
Right.
If you are very fond of this, you're going to say super bueno. Super bueno. If it's just, if you like it, bueno. We'll go from there.
And then vice versa, like that.
Yes. But you wouldn't say super no bueno. Just say no bueno, and we'll get into it. If it's intriguing, we'll elaborate on it. But if not, here we go. I'll start you off. Camping.
Yeah, I mean, I've never gone camping.
Neither have I.
So.
The idea of camping. How about that?
I would do it once. See how it is. So I'm only saying this because one of my old coworkers, they would do this reunion with him and his high school buddies every year. They would go camping, and they're all, mind you, he's much older than me. He's married, has kids. He has 2 kids, and him and his buddies are the same age. They're in their 30s, mid-30s. They would go camping every year, and he would always say that was the best night of his year. Him and his buddies just going camping, getting away from the wife, getting away from the kids.
See?
That was the best night of the year for him. They would just get hammered, do whatever.
Okay.
And so, he told me that, and I'm like, I guess that's a good point.
Right.
But I'm not there yet.
You also don't have a wife and kids.
I don't.
Right. Or a girlfriend.
I'm not really into. That's what I'm saying. I'm not into. He would he was we would sleep on the ground and they would have tents and sleeping.
That's
bags,
where
but
I am so turned off. Sleeping. All right. Say I have a sleeping bag.
The plumbing, it's dude.
Right. I gotta shit in a hole. What am I doing here?
Yeah. They
I
were
don't
only
want
there
to.
for 24 hours, so hopefully you do your thing before you
Yeah.
go out there. But
No,
sometimes
bro.
that's
Yeah. What?
unavoidable.
What if I gotta? No. I'm going.
You don't have to say it.
I'm going no bueno 100% because the animals around,
Yeah.
the bugs around. If I'm sleeping, I don't want an ant crawling in my ear. You know what I mean? You have no control over that. And if a black bear is on the loose, or in our neighborhood, there's a coyote and he wants to nibble on my toes, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Now it's me and a coyote in a tent. You know what I mean? Rather not.
Yeah, so
I'm going no bueno. Unless I'm in an RV,
right now,
I'll go.
Right now, I'm going to say no bueno as well.
All right.
But until I have a wife and kids, I don't know.
He's only going camping if he has a wife and a kid.
I feel like there still could be better alternatives. Now that I'm thinking about it, what if you just
An RV. I'll do an RV.
Yeah.
But is that camping or is that cheating?
I feel like there's definitely been people in life who have went and stayed in an RV and said they went camping.
Yeah.
And who's to say that's not camping? What is the definition of camping?
Dina, would you consider sleeping in an RV in the middle of the wilderness camping?
I've been camping in the
Did-
tent.
So you didn't do it in an RV.
I wish I did an RV.
So did you enjoy your experience camping?
No,
Oh, okay. That was an emphatic no.
not at all. I was
All
up
right.
all night listening to all the animals.
Yeah, I'd be nervous about a skunk, big time. Because they're everywhere.
All you hear is leaves rustling, and you don't know know how
Right.
close.
Is that the wind? Is that the wind or a grizzly bear? Like, I'd be so nervous. My anxiety would be through the roof.
And it's not comfy.
I can't imagine it being comfy. I can't imagine it.
I imagine you would have to get extremely under the influence.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably
Which is
what they
like,
do.
They were doing,
Right.
You know, they were.
But even then, I don't know. Well, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a shot.
I would try it once.
I would like to give it a try with you. That would be, yeah, because we're both on the fence, so we'll see. You know.
I don't know where to go.
Me neither. What are we doing? Behind her house? Like, what are we doing?
Where do you find a spot? Like, is there like,
know,
there's like campgrounds? Like, is there?
But then I'd be
Just
nervous.
bring you out food.
Right?
I don't know, dude.
Vito! I'm gonna hear it echoing down. No.
That's like we're just not. Like, we're
I'm-
not from that area.
No, we're not at all. We're not at all. I'm not. I'm still sticking with the no bueno, but I'll give it a shot. Like you. All right, here we go. Continuing with bueno or no bueno. Online dating.
I got another one where I'm kind of like in the middle. It's like hard to like meet people nowadays. I feel like,
In person?
especially for me. Like, dude, I've been since COVID. Like, I work from home. Like, I don't, you know.
Must
I
be
don't
nice.
Need a reason to leave my house at all.
Must be nice.
Like, you know.
I was in the
not that
trenches.
you meet people, but it would be nice to establish that genuine connection too.
Person to person, not through the
Just
phone.
like meet someone naturally. I feel like it's kind of unnatural still.
Yeah, it really is. Like everyone's meeting each other
Yeah.
via.
It's
Online.
extremely like I don't know if like some people are like have a negative like stigma to it, and then some people they just don't even think they just think it's super normal, and it's like I mean I don't know. I
I'm-
don't really judge.
yeah.
You know.
I'm on the fence as well with you, but I'm gonna lean more towards no bueno because I think it should be more.
Genuine.
Yes, like you feel. So I feel the connection sometimes before, like physically, like you know, while we're just talking face to face, I'm like, ooh, I kind of like her energy.
Yeah.
I like, and then you continue from there. But on the phone, anybody could say some sweet stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, oh my God, yours is the sweetest. Am I? You don't even know me.
Right.
Right.
You don't know, and it's like awkward to start a conversation.
Catfishing is not a thing in person. That's just another thing. You can't catfish me in front of my face.
Very true.
You can't.
Very true. But then again,
I mean,
you're falling for catfishing to the like now it's like you need to like
right. I'm with you. I'm with you. You got to step your game up.
Right. It's like
Unfortunately, it happens.
There have to be multiple red flags.
Unfortunately, yeah, you should be able to spot the red flags out from a mile away.
Yeah.
Right. Like you don't want to FaceTime me? Why not?
Like, that's a red flag.
You only send me Snapchats where it's the message,
It's like, you know,
like the picture and a message. No, let me see a real one. Let me click the red button, then I see. No, right? So no, thank you. Here we go. This one has been extremely controversial on this show. Picking your nose.
in public or in private?
I'm just gonna say it again, and you determine how you want to answer it. Picking your nose.
I have to, and this is like, do you need like a tissue or like, are you using a tissue? Is that
No.
what?
Me?
No. What do you?
I'll use a tissue to put after I grab it.
I would prefer to use a tissue if I'm like going.
Picking your nose with a tissue?
Yes.
Doesn't your finger rip through the tissue?
No.
All right.
Thank you.
Like,
So you never raw dog your nose?
I really don't know.
Okay. All right. I don't care how it makes me
I say
sound.
I've never done it, like unless you actually have. To.
Dina thinks I'm the nastiest person. That's the only thing I do that's considered nasty. I'm such a clean freak. I am. But like Greg said it best, God's utensil. This is it.
That's
I'm never. You're
you
never.
say that about a lot of things.
You could,
Yeah.
You
say
could.
That, yeah.
but in specifically talking about picking your nose, God's utensil. I'm not. You
I
know.
think that himself, like I'm.
Not sure. Not sure. He said it here. He said it here and now. So I was like, you know what? I like how you said that. I'm pro. It's super bueno for me. Grab it. Don't care.
Super bueno.
Super bueno. I'm not
That's a
doing.
hot take, for
It is a hot take, and I'm gonna stand by that hot
Dying
take.
on that hill.
Yeah, I've been picking my nose since I was like fucking 8. I don't care.
Alright.
I'm not putting it under the table or like behind the like you know that's grimy.
Then where's it going?
In a tissue, and I throw it out
Then why not use the tissue? in the
because I don't feel like ripping.
It
No.
always rips.
Almost always. I guess I'm a digger.
It has to
I
be
guess
the
I'm
size of your
a.
nostril.
I guess I'm a digger. I gotta get in there. Maybe that's why I had so many nosebleeds as a kid. Anyway, here we go. Root beer.
No bueno. I don't drink any soda.
Even when you were
unless there's an alcohol drink.
okay. Even when you were a child, you didn't drink soda.
No.
Okay, I was addicted to soda when I was a kid. I always hated root beer though.
The carbonation, like, it messes me up.
But you like beer.
Yes, but it doesn't do the same thing to me.
All right.
And I mean, like, beer, like, it's really not like Twisted Tea would be my drink of choice.
Yeah.
You know, that's a malt.
And look at
It's not beer.
that. Look at that. I brought it. Yeah. I haven't drank soda in like 6 years. I'm so glad. Like literally, I'm so happy.
I'm pretty sure, like, you know, it's not good for you either. So.
Okay. This one's a weird one. Going commando.
Going commando. Kind of like.
Do you partake?
Yeah, I partake.
Okay.
For sure.
Can't say I partake.
Not like. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, not in, if I'm like going out, like, put some drawers on.
Oh yeah. You should not walk out the house.
I feel like it's like in the house.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going commando.
Yeah. How about
Even that? It's like.
How about when you go swimming? Do you wear boxers underneath?
Yeah, I do.
I used to all the time, but then like.
I feel like you're not supposed to. I feel like that's how they intend it.
Yeah.
That like mesh.
Yeah. Oh, I cut the mesh out every bathing suit I buy.
Same. I don't
Yeah.
know why
But
did they put that in there?
I don't. They want to ruin your life. They want to give you a wedgie. I don't know what they want to do. But I cut the mesh out, and now I go commando because I'd rather have my boxers be inside, nice and dry, and then I just gotta dry off the towel, right?
And that'll dry quick.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
valid.
So just going commando, walk. If you leave the house with no drawers on, no bueno. Scrapple.
Oh, the breakfast meat?
What else would I be talking about?
Super bueno. Probably my favorite breakfast meat of all time.
Really? Over bacon? For me, bacon's
I put
cream of the
bacon in
crop.
So many things, but I would order scrapple on its own over bacon on its own any day. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about me picking my nose as a hot take? That's a hot take.
Yeah, I know it's hot take. I'm
Yeah.
passionate.
Okay, all right, good.
Scrapple, egg, and cheese on a long roll.
Like a cheesesteak roll?
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably the best, like, hungover, like, after a night, like, best, like comfort food on a Sunday morning, like,
All right.
amazing. And Philadelphia is, like, known for scrapple.
All right.
If
What'd you say?
know that?
Philadelphia's known for
is, like,
scrapple?
known for their scrapple. That's
I didn't
like
know
an
that.
area thing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like, if you go to other states, like, they're not, like, if you're going to Los Angeles, they're going to be like, scrapple, what the hell are you talking about?
Right.
You
You're
know?
like, no, it's like everything else. His kneecap, his jugular, all that. Like that.
It's like everything. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't care what's in scrapple. I know there's some gnarly shit in there.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, oh,
Love it.
his gullet, all
Love
that. But yeah, I tried it once. It wasn't the best thing. It wasn't the worst thing, also. So I'd probably be open to trying it again because I'm not really.
So like I've had versions of scrapple where I was like, they could have made this a lot better. So like,
Okay,
how
it was
your
at a
scrapple?
diner.
Was it thick cut?
Yes,
I like it thin cut and I like it crispy.
it was crispy and thick.
I like it thin and crispy.
The crispiness was good, but the thickness of it, I
Thickness,
kind
it's
of.
like it's like too mushy. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
Let me make you scrapple.
All right.
Try my scrapple.
So how do you do that? Are you gonna go
I
kill a
can
pig
just-
yourself or what?
No, you can buy scrapple in the grocery store.
Okay.
Just like regular.
I didn't know if you were,
I'm not
Bear
like-
Grylls or something.
I've never been camping. I can't. Like,
Right, you're not shoot
Right.
bow and arrow. I'm with you.
I'm not a country guy.
Okay, good. I'm open to trying scrapple. How about mayonnaise?
Yeah. Mayo is the foundation of every sauce. Super bueno.
You would, yeah. I'm with you 100%. On a sandwich, you put mayo on almost every sandwich.
Generally, and if you're not, you gotta think about it. Like, is what sauce you're putting on your sandwich is probably derived from mayo in some way, shape, or form.
That's true. So, ooh, I like how you just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. So cheesesteak, always mayo. Not always.
Not always with a cheesesteak, because like if you get the cheesesteak done right, it should be creamy enough with
Yes.
the cheese that you shouldn't need mayo.
I agree. I also like the mayonnaise for the extra creaminess. Do you always put ketchup when you put mayonnaise?
On a cheesesteak?
Yes.
No. I like Curly's cheesesteaks and Angelo's and John's roast pork, like the good spots. I really don't even order ketchup.
Me
That's
neither.
not really like the indicator for me.
I don't like
If I
ketchup
need
on cheesesteaks.
On a cheesesteak, it's like popping.
Okay,
But if I need ketchup,
that's fair.
then it could be better.
That's fair. Right, you're kind of using the ketchup or the mayonnaise to substitute for
The dryness.
Yes.
Or whatever.
Yeah, and then that indicates it's not that good of a cheesesteak. I'm with you. Here we go. Let's do a couple more bueno or no buenos, and then we'll carry on here. Nutella.
Super bueno. Love it.
That's the next sponsorship. I want a jar of Nutella here, but I want them to send it to me. We don't have jars. We have the gallon tubs,
Where do you
and
buy that at? Like,
Restaurant Depot. Yeah, so we have, we own a pizza shop, so we got the card, and you buy everything else there. So we're like, oh wait, it's right there on the way out. Grab it, and you put it on the cart. But yeah, so it's like about this big, full of Nutella, and it lasts you for a while. But we eat
does
it.
it like go bad?
No. You know why though? Because we use it very often, so we don't even. I don't know when the expiration date on one is.
You just never came.
Yeah, never. And I've never had Nutella. I was like, oh, did that expire? Never. Okay. One more.
All right.
Actually, two more. Amusement parks.
I think we actually just talked about it.
We did, but I want you need to say it to the camera.
I've been on several roller coasters. I've never really been afraid. So naive of me. Recently, the events in Orlando have made me change my position on that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's like, we're human beings, right? Anything that is man-made is susceptible to mistakes, and
Absolutely true.
those rides are just like, that's
Something is
there's a 99.9% chance everything's gonna be fine, but like
at 1%.
yeah, it's just,
It happens, and like literally,
if I were to do it,
you could just be that 1%. Not like, oh, it was like,
go
oh,
out like that, like,
bro, and then, that video was so
it's like traumatizing
hard.
just to even watch that video.
Yeah. Because, and then, like, the ride was coming down. And then, like, it's done.
Like,
And
they're
they're,
have a fun time.
and they're just looking at him. They were just looking at him like, he's not moving. He's in trouble. He's
terrible.
deceased. Yeah, very deceased. I've always been no bueno in amusement parks just because I'm scared of heights and being upside down and all.
I said, like, I've been to amusement parks. I've been on a lot of roller coasters.
You went to, like, Six Flags and
I
stuff?
was kind of always, like, more timid towards them.
Right.
But I went on them.
Okay.
And they were fun. But, yeah, now I'm just like, I don't even see any desire to go on them anymore.
No, my life is too important. My life is too important. That's how I feel. For myself and for the people around me. Like, imagine, like, you got a text and be like, Vito died on a roller coaster. And you're like, Vito doesn't even go on roller coasters. And it's like, yeah, he went today and the shit went south. No, thank you. I'm so against it. So if we were to go, I think I said Virginia Gardens last week. Is that what it's even called? Busch Gardens. No, thank you. Is it in Virginia?
Yeah, so me and you, I think they're the only ones. I don't know who else is going with them. I forget who else.
Somebody else said, Jarrett, maybe.
We could do like a
I'll go anywhere else. You want to sit on the beach with our toes in the sand? I'll do it. And if you want to walk around,
we should rent a Tesla.
we should
rent a
fuck yeah.
G-Wagon,
Like a Porsche.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Fun
But,
fact:
yeah, Busch.
when we went to Vegas, we had a Porsche. Are you still calling it a Porsche, or are you calling it a Porsche?
Porsche. It was never a Porsche. That was just ridiculous.
I don't know, man. Gad sounded very educated, and
That was utterly.
Porsche. He was telling us it was Porsche. The whole weekend we were there, I called it a Porsche, just to make him feel good. But he kind of made sense.
I kind of like. He kind of was selling me.
He
And I
sold
picked it
me.
up, and I was just like, this sketch. This is.
So it's a Porsche.
Flat out.
So we had a Porsche.
Correct.
We were driving around Vegas in a Porsche.
21 years old, fresh.
Oh, like
suits.
Suits. Fun fact about that trip: with the night we wore suits, I had a turtleneck on, a black turtleneck, and a navy blue suede suit. I felt amazing. I looked amazing. We're at the roulette table. A lady comes up to me. She goes, "Are you a Mormon?"
I didn't know that.
I go,
Actually, no, I didn't remember.
You do. I go, "Excuse me?" Because I didn't hear what she said. And she said it again. "Are you a Mormon?" And at this point, I'm intoxicated. And I go, in my head, I'm like, I don't know what that means. So I said it again. Excuse me? She goes, "Are you a Mormon?" And I go, "What?" And then she goes, "Are you from Utah? Are you a Mormon?" I go, "No." So now I'm offended. Because then, like, it made sense. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, Mormon is a religion. And then when she said that, it clicked in my head. I took my chips. I left that table with all of us. She came straight up to me. Like, we're all wearing suits. She comes up to me, asks me if I'm a Mormon. I take my chips. I go to the table behind us. I put $10 on zero hit immediately. So, like, now I'm up, like, $300-some. As soon as it hit, I go, shout out to that lady. The table looked at me, and I was like, don't worry about it. But, like, literally, and the rest of the time, she drove me there to go win some money. But, yeah, so shout out to that lady. but I want to go to Vegas again. Let's go to Tampa first.
I would, yeah. You know,
But
these
I want to go.
things,
I want to go.
to
Let's go for like Amir's birthday. His birthday's next.
Wherever Mir wants to go.
Right. But if he says Vegas, I'm going
Mir's
again.
never been to Vegas, so if Mir wants
Oh,
to
he
go to
didn't
Vegas,
come. He didn't come. Migo, let's go to Vegas. Let's go to Vegas. No, that was
Let's
great.
go to Vegas, we're going to Vegas.
Okay. Shit. I'm having a great time. So I said this earlier, but my job teaches me things, okay? So this one thing, this was Wednesday. You know I'm a big space guy.
Yeah, huge.
I'm infatuated by space. I think it's because we know so little about it that it intrigues me so much.
It's like terrifying.
It's so terrifying. We're spinning right now.
Yep.
You don't feel it? If the Earth were to stop spinning,
Like so many things about
it would be
physics.
catastrophic. If the Earth stopped spinning for like half a second, it would be so catastrophic. If you weren't strapped down to the ground, you would be flying, like east, I think. Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Really, he talked about that?
he said exactly that. If you weren't strapped in, you would fly 600 miles per hour due east.
Really?
Crazy. Like literally for 1 second if the Earth stopped spinning. He has taught me so much. Shout out to Neil deGrasse Tyson. If you want to come on the show, give me an email.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yeah, he is. But so this is called Eye in the Sky. I read this on Wednesday. It said, what would life on Earth be like if there was no moon? First off, night would be very dark without the light of the moon, obviously. Without the moon's gravitational pull, Earth would spin faster and a day would only be 6 hours long.
Wow. Without the moon.
1 year would last over 1,000 days. The moon's gravitational pull influences the tides. We would still have the tides due to the pull of the sun, but they would be 1/3 lower. The moon also affects Earth's tilt, which dictates our seasons. A lack of a moon would mean we would have no seasons at all. So the moon is so important. Had no idea.
So, a day would be 6 hours long.
Yes.
But a year would be
1,000 days.
How does that make sense? I don't know.
I don't know.
I
We,
low-key wish I would have studied physics.
me too. Our physics teacher in our senior year,
Oh my God.
the dude that looked like Harry Potter, what was his name? I actually know his name. I don't know if I want to say it,
Yeah, I don't want to.
but I know his last name. I know his name. That just came to me because of the M.
I didn't have him.
M.
I had an even worse person, and
G.
yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Mrs. She was the art teacher as well,
J.
right?
No, I think she
Wasn't
was
she-
a physics teacher, but she was like.
Oh, okay. I think I know. I think she was my art teacher. Anyway,
Physics is hard. You
Physics
need
is-
someone really confident.
right.
teaching them,
But this
you know?
the dude I'm talking about, he went to school for that.
Really?
But
He
when
just
we were
didn't,
when we were
I
18,
haven't seen
when we were
him.
18, he was 23. So like, you know what I mean?
Really?
Like,
He was that young?
yeah, he was so young.
Wow.
I think it was just.
He was cool as a homeroom guy.
Unfortunately, I respected him, but I didn't. When he would talk, and if I wanted to look over and say something to Dan, no hesitation. I'd be like, "You fuck whatever you're talking about." Dan, after school, do you want to? And he would, that's a story for another
Teaching
day.
is hard, man.
Ride a
Teaching is
segue
hard.
into the classroom. Do you remember that?
I don't think he ever
Actually,
did
I'm
that.
gonna insert a video. I
You
got it.
should. Great, do that. Shout out to this guy.
Okay, bye.
I hope he's doing great. I hope he's teaching at a school that respects him. Today's birthday, specifically today, is Eddie Albert. He is an old-time actor. He was in the 30s, 40s, 50s. The quote of the day is something I was kind of preaching in the beginning of the show. The quote says, "What's the most important thing in the world? It's love." And I think of that as an energy, not as a sentiment. I can't double down on that harder. I think it's just so important to be spreading love, especially now. People are I feel like this world is low-key in turmoil, and everybody is just always so hectic and angry and upset all the time. Let's just start spreading love. Just spread love. That's the message of this show, specifically today. Shout out to Eddie Albert. He passed away in, I think it was 2006 or 2005, but he lived a long life. But okay, also on this day, in 1864, the U.S. Congress passed a Coinage Act, which mandated that the words... Okay, here's a pop quiz question. On every coin, there's 4 words on the back of it. Do you know the 4 words?
It's in Latin.
No, it's English. In...
God we trust.
Thank you, sir. In God we trust. So they established that to be engraved on each coin in 1864. So now here's a pop quiz question. Can we name who is on each coin? So let's start with the penny. Who's on the penny?
Lincoln.
Who is on the nickel?
Jefferson?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Who is on the dime?
Dime. Okay. Wait, let me think. I have no clue who's on the dime.
Okay. I'll give you a hint. He is the longest running president we've ever had.
More than 8 terms? Or more
He-
than eight
Yes, he did. I believe it was 12 years. And then he passed away in his 12th year.
Yeah, I still don't know.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
legend.
Yes, legend for sure. He died of polio. I didn't know that until as of recently. I thought he just died because he was an old guy. He died of polio.
Yeah, during the polio.
Dude,
pandemic,
right, bro,
nutty
right. And now nobody has polio. Like, nobody.
Yeah, that vaccine.
That vaccine worked. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing.
I didn't want to say it.
No, who cares? They knew what they were doing. Like, that was crippling people. And they were like, we got to stop this.
Kids, dude, that's the thing.
Right.
I didn't know he died from that too, because it was like kids being affected.
Right, he was handicapped
Yeah.
from that. But some of my residents at my job have you could see the scar, because it's like a circle. It's like, and they have the shot
So that
still.
was-
Yeah, you could.
That was a side effect.
Well, just like leave it wasn't a side effect. It was just like
I mean, it's kind of weird. It didn't
an
go away.
indent, I guess. I don't.
Weird it didn't go away. Right?
Yeah, true. I didn't even think about it.
Shouldn't be like that.
Probably not. But they're okay. They're all in their 90s kicking.
Hell yeah.
When we're talking about the moon effect on the Earth, the moon affects people with dementia so much, and it kind of boggles my mind why it does. I still don't even really know why it does, but when it's a full moon, just know that people with dementia are acting up. Okay, so we got to a dime. Who's on a quarter? You know who's on a quarter.
Oh wait, Washington.
Yes, sir. Who is on the $half dollar? The big
Okay.
coin. Yes, sir.
Don't know how I knew that.
I'm glad you do it. That was kind of
a
impressive. Yeah, that was very impressive. So there's 3 variations of the dollar, 3 different people. 2 of them were women, 1 was a president. Let's go with the woman. There's the gold coin.
Dollar coin.
Yes. She was an explorer.
It was Tubman one.
She's going to be on the $20 bill. You know that? They're going to replace Andrew Jackson with that.
Okay.
They said 2021. It's clearly 2022. It's supposed to happen, though. They're going to take Andrew Jackson off and put Harry Tubman. Can't wait for that. But this woman was a very important explorer.
Very important.
In my head, there's only 2 that I think of.
Yeah, I can't even think of her name.
The one begins with an S, and that is who?
S.
Yeah. That's the answer.
I can't think
Sacagawea.
of it. Okay, I was thinking like Pocahontas. I'm like,
So it's me,
yeah.
Pocahontas, or Sacagawea, the only 2, like...
That's what I was thinking.
Women
Pocahontas,
explore-
I'm like, that's
right.
not really nice, so.
Okay, so Sacagawea is on the 1.
Okay.
I should know what this lady did. I want to say she was important for nurses. I could be totally wrong on that. But also a woman. Any guess? Susan B. Anthony. I think she just did stuff for women's rights. Can you tell me real quick what she did, Dina, please and thank you? I don't know. I'm thinking of Clara Barton now that I said nurses.
Barton, yeah.
She was for nurses. Susan B. Anthony, I want to just say she did stuff for suffrage, like...
Women's rights activist.
Okay. All right. So she was just important for getting women the right to vote and making, yeah. So shout out to Susan B. Anthony. So she was on the dollar coin, and then the president. I'm going to give you a hint. I don't know if it's going to help you, but this helps me when people are asking for about this guy. His presidential campaign was I Like Ike. And Ike has...
Era. Can I get that? Did I give it away?
Can you type in I Like Ike? And I think he was I want to say 50s, 60s.
Uh,
50s, early
Johnson?
50s.
Linda, he was 64 after Kennedy got assassinated. See what I mean? Like, I know so much useless stuff.
That was nice. I don't feel like I don't know.
Dwight Eisenhower.
Yep.
I Like Ike. That was his presidential campaign.
But I feel like
Pretty-
now that you say that, I've heard that.
Great,
Same.
great.
Yeah.
So here's a fun fact about the dollar coin, though. Let's see. Approximately 5,500 Sacagawea dollars were included in Cheerios boxes when the coins were first introduced, creating a rare subset for collectors to pursue. Sacagawea joined Susan B. Anthony as the only woman to appear on circulating coins, both the dollar coin. Although not widely circulated in the United States, the Sacagawea dollar sees exceptionally popular use throughout Ecuador. Shout out to Susan B. Anthony and Sacagawea at this point. But okay, this I saw during the week. Thought of you and nobody else but you. Here we go. It was called Set the Record Straight, and that's what we're about to do. We have gone through this experience together. That was my homie Dave. Shout out to Dave. Thank you. Yeah, that was funny. But so look, this has something to do with you.
Okay.
We went through this experience together. So here we go. This is just a little blurb. I read it out to my residents and then instantly stopped midway through and I was like, wow, I have a story about this. And then didn't even read the rest of it. So here we go. You might have been told not to touch a baby bird out of its nest because its parents will abandon it if they smell your human scent on its feathers. The truth is that birds do not have great senses of smell. They likely wouldn't even be able to smell your scent. Even if they were able to distinguish our human scent from all other smells in their environment, they still wouldn't abandon their baby. So it is okay to help a baby bird back into its nest, but then again, some baby birds called fledglings are supposed to be out of their nest. We have a personal story.
We do.
Was it 7th grade or was it 8th grade?
Probably 8th.
Okay.
Probably 8th.
We were definitely much closer to 8th grade than 7th because we established we had some
And
beef
I
for
feel
no
like-
reason.
And I feel like we knew there was a possibility that the mom wouldn't come back if we touched it.
100%.
And we did our due diligence, and we confirmed the fact that that's BS.
Yes.
And-
Just now, right.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. So I live by Wendy's, very close to Wendy's. And in 8th grade, we weren't driving. So we walked to Wendy's, which is, let's call it a 10, 15-minute walk.
Yeah.
We walked to Wendy's. On our walk to Wendy's, there was a bird splat on the street, the side of the street, like the walking way of the street. We both stop, ask each other, do you think it's alive? We get closer to investigate, and then like it flinches. So we're like, oh, it's alive. We discuss, should we just ditch this whole Wendy's thing? What should we do? We come up with a plan. We're going to go to Wendy's. We're going to eat. On the way back, if it's there, we're acting like on this decision. Yes, it's meant to be. So we walk back. This bird is still there. He's moving. We go to my house. We get 2 red Solo cups. Guide this bird. Kind of, let's be real. We kind of like dragged him into the cup.
He wasn't moving.
He was not moving. He was fresh out of the womb. I don't know what you, the egg. Fresh out of the egg.
Had to get him.
We had to get him. Do you remember? Hold on. Do you remember his name? I'll never forget his name a day in my life. Come on, man. See, I'm starting to think that I have the memory like
No, for real. You're like talking about this so vividly.
because
Wow.
yeah.
Like, don't forget. Don't get me wrong. I totally
You have a
remember the
memory of it,
experience,
but not as much. Okay.
but just the detail.
I'm starting to think that when people have stories with me, like I remember the entire thing. People only remember bits and pieces. So his name was Leroy. It definitely was
See, now I remember
Leroy.
that.
Yes,
I remember that.
Leroy. So we named him Leroy. We put little pieces of grass at the bottom of the cup, scooped him in with the ones. Now he's sitting.
Sure he was-
He's sitting in the bottom of this cup, like. You know, he's not in the best of shape. We bring him home to my house. Mind you, he is down tremendous. Mind you, my mother is so anti-animal, like to have in the house. She wants them to live great lives outside of the house. But don't bring them in here. No dogs, cats, especially birds, honestly. But so we bring Leroy into my house. And not only is what I felt confident about is that Dan was next to me so we could be like together. We saved this bird. We have to help this bird. Because if it was just me, my mom would be like, throw it back outside. Not, like, I'm not saying my mom's a monster because she's not.
Other nature will figure it out.
Right. That's how my mom's her thought process was probably like that.
Pretty sure your mom was pretty invested in this bird as well.
Oh, once we brought. It was great. It was great. So we're both on board. My mom's on board now. We're like, what are we gonna do for him? Dan had a hermit crab cage at his house.
Wow.
Bring-
Remember this part.
Dude, it kind of makes me upset that you don't. It's all right. It's all right. You're here now. Dan has a hermit crab cage at home. Brings the hermit crab cage at home or to my house. Now we make this baby bird proof. We layered the bottom with just they were like damp paper towels to make it nice and soft. They were warm with warm water so he wasn't cold. Had a little I don't remember what it was, but it was like a little it was acting It was acting as like a cup for like water. I don't know what it was in the corner. Put some grass in there to make it like environmental friendly. Anyway, he lived for, I'm gonna say, I could be wrong, but I think he lived for about like 2 weeks. And towards the end of his life, he had feathers. He didn't have feathers when we had him. He was just skin. He grew feathers. I was legitimately going in my backyard looking for worms, cutting worms up in small pieces, and feeding him worms. The reaction, like when he knew, like when he was starving, he would just put his head up and like ready. And like I would, dangle a piece of a worm that I found into his mouth and feeding him little pieces of bread. I think that's where the downfall was. I don't think he was going to live long anyway. He was down tremendous, like Dan said. But I think the bread might have effed up his stomach. Maybe. In hindsight, that's when my brain tells me maybe the bread wasn't a good way of going about it. But he was drinking. I remember how I would soak a paper towel and dangle it over him, and he would just he would accept the water. Oh, it was great. Like, I literally turned into a father, and we were stepfathers of this bird. Dan came over like a couple of times, like, how's Leroy? How's Leroy? Like, he's good. Look, he's got feathers. Like, he was literally getting feathers and growing, and it was...
What happened? One morning he just checked?
Yeah, one morning I woke up for school, and he was just so... Like, he would wake up, like, if I went, like... No, he was done. And then I woke my mom up because she had to drive me. I'm saying us, like me and Leroy.
Right.
So, yeah, I asked her what she thought, and he really just wasn't moving. And it was very upsetting.
Just out of nowhere.
But we tried our best. If if Leroy's mother is watching, we tried our best, okay?
We did our best.
R.I.P. to Leroy. I might get a bird in the future and name him Leroy and hope he lives a great life. But I might buy him, not find him on the road and raise him.
It's probably not sanitary.
Not at all. So I saw that, and I just thought of you instantly.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Let's see. Is there anything else I saw in this world? No. This kind of just creeped me out. Okay, so here, before I get into it, we share a common interest of wild animals. I have a fascination of anything that lives in the wild. I agree. I think you would agree.
Yeah.
Okay. So I read this. It was called Wild Kingdom. Kind of creeped me out. But here we go. It says fossil hunters in northern England discovered a unique sandstone that had fallen from a cliff and cracked open to reveal a fossil so large it required 4 people to carry it back to the laboratory. Even more shocking was that it contained a fossil of an arthropod, a 326 million year old millipede. This was no ordinary bug, but an 8.6 foot long, 22 inch wide, 110 pound behemoth, as big as a car. This giant millipede supplants ancient sea scorpions as the largest bug ever to live on Earth. A nightmare sure to haunt the dreams of any exterminator. So millipedes, like the ones that are like this big, I'm so against it. But real quick, Dave, come here for a second. Real quick, dog. I see you're already here.
Sorry,
just say what's up. You gotta get right here, doggy. Hey.
Sorry to interrupt.
Shout out to Rosso. Nah, it's all good. Shout out to Rossos.
It wasn't meant to be, but I had an emergency. I leave that at the back door.
I kind of thought you wanted to be a part of it the way you came in, but it's all good. No, you're gonna be a part of it. That was good.
I appreciate that too.
That was good.
Appreciate that.
My man was wearing it at the gym. We were gonna get into that shortly after this, but that was dope. I hope he's able to get back in. That's my thing. If he isn't, you'll just let him in. That's awesome. I'm going to finish this real quick and honestly crack that twisted tea and pour it into this glass. We're going to be fancy because we're classy. We're gentlemen on this show.
You want one, right?
I guess. I was going to say you could split that, but if you want to...
Okay, yeah, we do that.
Yeah, and then we'll go from there if we need it again. But, salud. That probably sounded nice in the headphones.
Yeah.
All right. Can you imagine an 8-foot-long millipede?
I would pass out.
Right, the millipedes that...
I don't do bugs.
The millipedes
Especially
that we know are like
smaller.
this big, yeah. No thanks. 110 pounds? When I read it, I almost threw up. Like how she just made that.
I
Nasty. This is the first time on this show we're drinking anything. Well, we took a shot of Henny.
Speaking of wine glasses,
Twisted. We are elegant. We are classy. Let's get it. Let's get a cheers. Salute. At this point, you're definitely enjoying. You're definitely, relaxing. That's what we're doing. So thanks for tuning in. A complete change compared to the wine. I'll say that. Yeah, it is fire. You're welcome. I love you. So let's he kind of alluded to something I did want to talk about. So something you're specifically passionate about. Wait, before I get into that, you held an alligator, a baby alligator in New Orleans.
I did.
You were the only one that did it, or someone else did?
I think Jared did.
Well, Jared, we're not gonna get into it. That's for another time. Whoa. But yeah, so you held a baby alligator, and they were like, "Oh, do you want to touch it?" And I was like, "He's doing it. I can look at it."
I wanted to touch it.
So then Dan was like, "Look at me." He's like, "Can you record it?" I was like, "I got you, absolutely. I don't want to touch it because in my head it's gonna snap at me, not Dan. I'm gonna have less of a finger than I had." But yeah, so
This alligator was probably this big.
it didn't matter.
Size.
He's a trained killer. As soon as he comes out the womb, he knows he's got to eat, right? Like tear anything up.
I don't think.
That's what I
probably,
think.
Eating I don't know what they eat.
Baby lizards,
Grass.
real lizards? Nah, they're eating meat. Google the please. Google the what's
They're
the
definitely
the
eating
diet.
whatever mom doesn't eat. Mom's probably spitting back up in her mouth.
They're not. She's not a bird. Google the diet of a baby alligator.
It's
Probably like small lizards.
Small fish and insects.
Oh, well, they're eating fish. Grab
a little tadpole.
whatever. Anyway, so yeah, we've talked about possibly, eventually is the word, going to Africa and just witnessing wildlife in its natural habitat.
Yeah, I've been meaning to send this to you.
Oh, boy.
I found this hotel in Kenya that is like a giraffe sanctuary, but the giraffes are very interactive in the hotel. I don't.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's looks awesome.
Even if it wasn't giraffes, I'd go.
It's I assume Kenya is full of wildlife.
Yeah, lions, cheetahs, all that.
But this specific, it's a 5-star hotel.
Oh,
Super
beautiful.
nice, great food, great bedding and whatnot. But the giraffes will poke their head.
Oh
in the
boy,
window.
and you feed them. Their
Yes,
tongues are
yes.
so crazy. By the way,
Yeah.
I'd probably
Oh my
be
God.
scared about holding something in my hand and them pulling my hand in instead.
Yeah.
Am I a scaredy cat about majority of things? Yes, but I want to sit in one of those cars and watch a cheetah hunt down a gazelle. I just want.
That would be awesome.
I want to do it. I want to see. I said this before on the show. I don't want to go to a zoo and see a leopard. I want to see a leopard in its natural habitat. No fenced. Yeah,
what leopards do.
doing what leopards do. Carrying an animal up in a tree like us walking around with a balloon. It's so crazy. They hold 200-pound animals and they just bring them up a tree because they're scared a hyena is going to come and steal it. Yeah. I'm so obsessed with wild animals and space. Fun fact. But eventually we're going to go.
I would love to.
This hotel in Kenya, I would love that.
love that.
Love that. So, yeah, again, I saw that millipede thing. I know you don't do insects. I don't do insects either. If anyone does insects, you're creepy.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I wanted to bring that up that we both have that. We share that in common that we both love. Yeah, passion, wild animals. But let's talk about something that you specifically are passionate about. You have made a tremendous transformation from the time I met you to what you look like now.
I appreciate it.
It's not without hard work and dedication, motivation.
Sure.
Do you want to talk? We're going to show a picture of what you looked like. What year was that? Freshman year of high school?
That was actually sophomore year. That was actually that picture isn't even the best picture because I had a year of lifting.
Yeah, I feel like you were about the lifting life in 8th grade.
That's the thing. I kind of always had a good frame to
Right,
start with.
right,
I was
right.
still generally a small skinnier, So
But a little more beefy than the average 8th grader at that school.
Right.
So I was like, oh, Dan's fit. And then we got older, and then you got wider, and I was like, oh, he looks like Thor. Or John Cena. The fun fact that when you were John Cena for Halloween, no one's done a better costume. You should.
The Rock this year with the turtle.
Oh, killed it. The fanny pack, turtleneck, gold chain, killed it.
Yeah. I got a lot of compliments on it.
As you should. You actually killed it. The hairstyle was kind of the same as well. This is Jack Harlow, but not Jack Harlow. Wait, is the word don? I think I donned the nickname.
I think you were like probably the first person. Ever.
Right, but I didn't mean it as in like, oh, he really looks like Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
It was just like, yo, you know,
The style.
kind of got the Jack Harlow, but Jack Harlow got it from Dan because Jack Harlow was a nerd at some point. Dan was never a nerd. Let's put that out there. Because early pictures and videos of Jack Harlow, that dude was a fruitcake.
Yeah,
You've never been
Had
there.
the skin phase since.
Yeah, right. The haircut like me, just a little more stocky, but. So, and the curls, the same. The swagger is also the same. But he's got money. You just have swagger. Anyway, you know, you can buy swagger. I think he did that.
For sure.
We'll get there, like you said. But okay, so how have you stayed so dedicated? When did you realize, like, okay, I want to actually get really big and I have the tools to do this and the mindset?
I don't know. I just feel like freshman year of high school, I started like working out for football, and I got kind of introduced into like the weight room, and from there it was just kind of like an obsession where it's like, what can I like how can I get better at this, and that like just like something that you can work at each day, and once you hit that like first like PR, I say PR stands for personal record.
Right.
Once you hit that on like a certain lift, it's like wow, and then once you start seeing your own body like transform, it's like
Addicting?
yeah, it really is. And it's like now, I mean, that's like over 10 years ago,
Literally over 10 years.
2012. Well, yeah, around that number. But yeah, it's like addicting, and it's like you just keep at it. And now it's like I can't even like stop, you know. I'm just like,
You can't. How many times you go to the gym a day?
a day, just once a day.
But how long do you go for?
About like 2 hours,
Okay.
depending, give or take.
On a good day, do you go for 3 or no?
No, that's
Never?
like too much. That's like too much. Like it's like a good balance, you know. And to be sustainable and to like carry that out over a long period of time, you gotta have that balance. You gotta be able to come here and drink with your homies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
gotta
cheers
be
to
able
that.
Do all that. So, you gotta have that balance, that medium, the happy medium.
So like now you eat. Would you say you eat healthy, or you just
I mean, so I was pretty much bulking for like about 2 years.
okay?
I was bulking up, eating an excess amount of calories,
Right.
to put on size.
You count all your calories.
Not while I was bulking. It was more of just like a feel type thing. I've
Right.
been doing it long enough that I can feel it out and know how my body responds to certain foods. But now that I'm cutting, it's kind of the opposite. I don't do it that often, so I weigh my food, track my calories, the whole 9 yards. It's all calculated.
A quick little side note. Do you know where that term came from? The whole 9 yards.
I don't.
I learned that not too long ago either. So in the Navy, when they were like in war, the gun that they use, there's only 9 rounds. So they would say, "Give them the whole 9."
Okay.
So now it's like the whole 9. Oh yeah, shout out to the Navy. But a dude in the Navy told me that he was also 83. But I believe him. He was in the Navy, so I'm like, he knew that. But he told me, he was like, you know where that started from? I was like, no, I don't, Frank. And he was like, not Frank, it was George. Fun fact, just correct myself, it was George. But Frank was in the Air Force. Korean War, shout out to Frank. But yeah, it was, the whole 9 was the rounds of the gun that they used.
Interesting.
But yeah, so like, when did you, like, how much are you weighing right now?
I'm about like sub 180 right now, like 178, which really isn't a lot.
Is that the weight that you like, or
I
you
do like so. Yeah, I'm like passionate about like being pound for pound. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm not meant to be over 200 pounds.
You were at one point.
When I bulk up, I can get over 200 pounds.
But what was your
But
peak
I was,
weight?
like, chubby.
Your peak? You weren't chubby. You
I
were.
wasn't, but to me, it's like I feel it.
You felt chubby. Okay, but what was your peak weight?
Yeah, probably like 205, maybe something like that. At 5'9", 5'10"ish, something like that.
Right.
So-
So you're extremely stocky at that point.
Yeah, very.
But-
which is like that's yeah. I forget where I was going.
I'm sorry. So many questions in between. I asked you what your peak weight was right before that. What were we just talking about?
We both don't know.
Counting calories.
You work out, so you're eating healthy?
Eating
Rel-
super healthy.
yeah.
I lost 15 pounds within the past
But also working extremely
7
hard,
weeks,
though.
7 weeks. Yeah, no, I mean, gym
Right.
every day.
You're not just losing weight. You're like...
No, for sure. I mean, you see, like, you follow my fit page.
I do. We're going to plug that right now. Go to, is it just Danny Lifts? At Danny Lifts?
Danny T Lifts.
Danny T Lifts.
At Danny T Lifts.
Yeah, go. If you need some motivation, like, listen, I don't do any of that. The weights are heavy. That's how I feel. I take the Allen Iverson approach. Them weights are heavy. But he makes me motivated. I'm telling you, last 4 days, I've been doing so many push-ups.
Have you really?
Yeah. Do you do push-ups on your hands, or do you do them on your knuckles?
Do them on your hands.
I do them on my knuckles. I feel more when I do them on my knuckles.
Really?
So that's why I do them on my knuckles. And what's it called when you're like I'm on the edge of a chair? Yeah, and I just go like...
Yeah, it's pump.
Yeah. And there's a pergola in my backyard. You know what that is? Just like a structure. The structure in my backyard. You've been in my backyard.
Yeah.
I grab that and do pull-ups.
Really? Nice.
Didn't know I could do 5. I did 13 straight.
Hell yeah.
Did it burn after that? And I was like, I need to calm down. Yeah, but so that page kind of motivates me, especially because I knew I was having you on the show. Yeah. So if you need a source of motivation, follow that page. Look at that. That's you know. Is there anything else you would like to plug? Do you want to tell the people anything about the lifestyle that you live? Because it's not like an unhealthy lifestyle.
No.
Not at all.
Like,
Or stressful lifestyle.
Yeah, no. I mean, I just think the biggest things are discipline and consistency. And you need discipline for the consistency, so they go hand in hand. And those are some things that you should carry out that will benefit you in every aspect of life, whether professionally, personally, physically, in the gym. So those are 2 big traits to have. So yeah, I recommend it. And like, I'm not doing it for like I don't want you to buy anything from me. I just do it because I like to do it.
Right, no,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
clear at this point.
Yeah.
What's
So-
evident? It's evident at this
Right.
point.
So,
Um,
you know, yeah, I don't even care if I get 1 million followers on it or not. Like, I just like to
I told you-
always like to talk about it.
I told you I think you could, though.
I probably could.
Because
I
the internet likes a handsome man, which you are, and a bulky man, which you also are. And you also have the personality. So if people were to like really dig into the page or whatever, and you do show that side, then I really think social media would get a hold of you and be like,
I haven't really taken it.
yo, you
seriously
like
enough.
Danny Lives? I'm like, oh, I love Danny Lives.
And a lot of it is like kind of cringy to me.
Your content?
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying the fitness industry on Instagram,
Oh,
especially, is kind of cringy,
for sure.
and a lot of people try and do it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not really like, I don't like just like.
You're not trying to go down that avenue.
Spam it,
Right.
you know?
Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. I think
I
that
still like to talk about
I like the way that you're
it. It
heading.
definitely benefited me in
Yeah.
a lot of aspects of my life.
One more question about that. The soreness, is it a good soreness now? Do you so you like the soreness?
When I get,
You
like,
know
sore,
that
I'm
you
like,
did so good
I
job.
didn't work.
Okay.
It didn't work. But I also like there's a lot of different opinions in the industry about soreness in every aspect of the industry. But soreness, some people are like, oh, you don't need to get sore to know you did a good workout, which is probably true. But
Right, but
I don't know,
you
I just like, I
right.
like the soreness.
I should have
It's
asked
not extreme. I've been extremely sore sometimes, and that is not. I don't recommend that. But
mostly in your legs because you're rubbing your legs.
yeah, like calf workout last year that I did, and it was on Thanksgiving, and I like literally couldn't like stand up without it being like it was bad. And now
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
thinking,
want to
like,
get
look
to
back
that
on
point.
workout,
I like
dude,
walking around.
It
You
is
know?
not easy to get to that point.
No.
It's like the amount of like pain
Ugh.
that you put yourself in.
You have a high threshold for pain.
I do. I think I do.
Yeah. I think
Like the tattoo, like really wasn't bad.
I think this is a sensitive area as well. It's on the
It
top
was,
of your
yeah, on the
shoulders.
spine,
Oh.
like, it wasn't bad.
But yeah, you've got more than one tattoo, so I think if I got one, I'd be so like the whole time. But I should have asked you this when we were doing Bueno or No Bueno, but it just one more Bueno or No Bueno. This is a side Bueno or No Bueno. Deadlifting.
Oh yeah, super winner. Love it. I think it's a great exercise.
Some guy went on Joe Rogan. I don't know who he is. He said if you're not doing deadlifting for powerlifting reasons, like if you don't want to be a powerlifter, don't do it. He was like because it fucks you up. That was exactly what he said. So do you not agree with that?
See, I kind of just said it. There's a lot of different opinions in the fitness industry. A lot of conflicting opinions from some reputable sources, some not. I'd like to know what his background is.
He was a
Like,
big ass. He was big as hell. Like he had no
Doesn't
neck.
really mean
No, but yeah,
everything,
he does it for a
but-
living, is what I'm getting at.
I mean, he might have a bad experience with deadlifting. Is why I said it. I've been deadlifting now for probably like 10 years, since high school, freshman year, and I've been fine, and I've been going heavy with it.
Right.
You know,
That's fair.
so
Okay, I just
dude, I didn't go to school for it. You know, that's the thing. This is all just personal experience and like my personal knowledge. So it's like.
And you're clearly passionate about it, so I wanted
And
you
I feel
to
like
get that off.
I could be like a personal trainer. but I'm
You
just
totally
really
could.
not
If I had
certified.
if I had it in my brain that I wanted to do that, I would pick. I'd rather pick you than
Yeah, no, for sure.
anybody anyone else because first off, we have a relationship already, and second, I think you truly motivate. I'm
I
telling you,
would absolutely
I
get
worked
you.
out this week. I don't work out.
I would get.
I
you.
worked out this. Would you?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I
just don't think my
If
body-
If you lived like if you just did.
What you do?
A half of what I said.
I'd get bigger.
Yes.
Well, maybe eventually, because I'm tired of being skinny. I'm really tired of people telling me I'm skinny. Like, bro, go fuck yourself. Excuse my language. Anybody, when my residents say, like, oh, you're so thin, do you eat? Yeah, I eat all day, actually. Like, it just doesn't stick to me. I'm sorry. I don't get fat. Like, whatever.
That's cool though. Like,
Pisses
you
me
have
off.
that, like,
People
you
are like,
know, I
oh,
don't
you
like
should
to-
be blessed. I'm like, it annoys me. It annoys me. Like, I'll
That's
eat
the
it.
thing, I don't like to like push it on anybody.
Yeah, no, I'm with
It's just,
you.
Like, I just like to do it.
Eventually,
I
I'll
like to
get
do it.
there, and then I'll hit you up, and then we'll work. But the thing is, I used to drink protein shakes like heavy, because I was told that it would just put weight on you. And I did a little bit of work, a little bit, but I was like, I just wanted it to make me a little fatter.
It's really like the calories that you need, not so much protein.
It wasn't working. It worked for like a
See, like some
week.
protein shakes that I have, they'll be like 100 calories. That's nothing.
no. I gained like 7 pounds off
You
when
like
I was doing
that.
them religiously, and then like literally the next week, all those 7 pounds were gone. I was like, wow, how'd that
You have a
happen?
very high working metabolism, which is like.
It's it's a blessing for most people, but for me, it's very unfortunate. But okay, we're gonna plow. I wanted you to get that off your chest because you're passionate about that. One more time, follow Danny Lifts. I hope if it's not correct of how it is, sure.
I think.
Danny T Lifts.
Yeah, let me just.
Real quick, you could take a quick little. Yeah, we need to plug that because it's very important.
Yeah, Danny T list.
Danny T Lifts. We'll put that at the bottom of the screen. Go give that a follow and see how hard this man works. If you see him in the gym, they already know. There's a bunch of people that tell me like, oh, Danny's getting big. And I'm like, he's been big, but I hear you.
My body really hasn't changed.
Not much, not much.
Like, my strength pound for pound, like this strong, 178, I've never been
What's your PR for bench press?
350.
That's crazy. How much? And you say you weigh almost
Probably
less than 180?
193, but right now, yeah, I'm 180.
God,
I'm less than 180. Man.
goodness gracious. All right, you're a very intelligent man. I would say so. I think you would agree. But so here we go. This is the part of the show we call Riddles with Vito. So here we go. You ready?
Let's go.
Dina, you know the rules. If Dan doesn't get it, you also can chime in. Don't Google it. I'd appreciate that. Here we go. What can be driven, although it doesn't have wheels, sliced, but stays whole? I'll read it again because I low-key butchered it. What can be driven, although it doesn't have wheels, sliced, but stays whole? Dina knows?
How do you know?
I have an idea.
Driven, but no wheel.
What can be driven, although it doesn't have wheels, sliced, but stays whole?
That's what's throwing me off.
But Dina looks so confident, so I'm gonna go. Wait, what do you? You do not have any.
Bingo.
I mean, the original part, I was like boat, plane, no wheel, a little plane has wheels.
What can be driven, although it doesn't have wheels, sliced, but it stays whole?
That's throwing me off. The slice but stays whole.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. Is it a food?
Nope.
Not a food. Yep. I don't know.
Tina?
Your mind.
Ooh, it's a good guess. Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
What is it?
You know what? I picked this because it's relevant to you. I'm gonna say it one more time, and then I'm gonna tell you the answer. What can be driven, although it doesn't have wheels, sliced but stays whole? A golf ball. He's a big golfer.
Got it. Yep.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
It can be driven.
Should have known that.
It doesn't have wheels.
Out
Sliced.
of my mind. Yeah.
Stays whole.
It's a tough game.
It was a good riddle.
That was good.
So frustrating.
The riddles. So like, it doesn't matter how intelligent anybody is. You're very smart, but the word like it's so
Riddles
play
are
on
tough. I've
words.
never really
Yeah.
been good at riddles.
I love
People's
riddles.
minds
I
are
love
in
riddles.
different aspects, you know. It's like
Um.
never been good at those.
Okay. Last segment of the show, and then we'll end it from here. This is what we call 50-50. I'm going to give you two 2 options. You pick one or the other. Simple as that. You could say both. Greg took the both route a lot of times. I don't suggest it, but yeah,
Not the point.
yeah. So here we go. Regarding toilet paper,
Okay.
over or under?
Over all day.
Thank God he's a civilized human
All
being.
day.
Thank God. When I go to somebody's house, I'm not really. First
I
off,
want to like flip it around.
yeah, I do it. I actually do it. Because I'm like, I know that they're gonna know it came from. Oh, Vito thinks it should be over, and I'm like, yeah, it should be over. So over all day. Dina, over or under?
Oh yeah, I'm not a psychopath.
Some people are psychopaths. You just gotta keep that.
Mom says under, and we have
All right,
a
but don't
whole argument.
Can I have one more Twisted Tea?
Flip it.
I think we should split it and go from there. This is nice. This is a little touch to the show. Twisted Tea with some wine. I feel phenomenal.
See, I would love to get sponsored by Twisted Tea.
I would love to be sponsored by anybody who wants to pay for the show. But specifically, yeah, I don't mind Twisted Teas. Not going to lie. HiChew is the main priority right now. Clearly, we have a relationship. Oh, boy.
Honestly, how big of a deal is that?
We can just... No, it's all right. Dave, I'll just replace it. I'll put this in the back. Don't worry about it. Okay. It's okay. That was funny. We like content that's funny. He'll laugh. Winter or summer?
Summer.
Spring or fall?
Spring.
So now summer or spring?
Spring kind of sucks right now.
Right now it's cold.
Like, what the hell?
It's cold.
Like later end of May.
Fall's more like spring now.
The later end of spring for it.
Okay.
Over summer. Yeah.
All right. Waffles or pancakes?
It's French toast option.
I love it. The answer is French toast because I think it's a clear favorite, though. That's why I don't ask it. So let's put French toast at 1. What's your number 2? Waffles or pancakes?
You know, I love waffles. Like, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I order pancakes more than waffles. So
Me
I'm gonna
too.
go pancakes.
Me too.
Yeah.
I hope. Can you that whistling in the back? I hope you haven't been able to hear that the whole time. But as in the last couple minutes, it's been kicking my ass. And all right, so we're just gonna bypass that though. Would you rather be text or called? Does that make any sense? Would you rather receive a text or a call? That's how I should say.
I feel like I'd rather get called.
Me too.
Yeah.
FaceTime more than a regular call or no difference?
I'm kind of indifferent, but yeah, I like FaceTime.
Okay. Would you rather drown or burn to death?
Drown.
Would you like to elaborate why?
Burning seems more painful.
But I thought you had a high threshold for pain.
That's different.
You don't want to roast like a chicken. I hear you. I think drowning is quicker also. And it's more of a the more you panic, I think, the more it's like, it's over.
Quicker it is,
Right.
yeah.
Rachel Ray or Bobby Flay?
Wow.
I only picked that one because they rhyme.
Bobby Flay is a cooler hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with him.
I think Rachel Ray is just, I'd rather have a conversation with her, so I'd pick Rachel.
Okay.
You know, Washington or Lincoln?
Abe.
Would you like to elaborate? He's honest.
Honest Abe.
Honest
You know,
Abe.
He kind of ended slavery. That's pretty cool.
To me, I've said this every show.
George Washington probably owned.
He owned multiple. His teeth.
Kind of stupid.
Fun fact, actually sad fact. His teeth were wooden teeth, and he collected them from slaves that he had killed. Swear to God.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck him. Everyone's like, oh, he's the founder of this country. Fuck him.
Right.
Fuck all of them.
Right.
The only one.
Honestly, Abe, I feel like he didn't even do it for that reason. Like, you know, he did it for like. Political
yeah,
reasons.
well, yeah, you could be right. Or he realized it was morally improper.
I'm not a
We
historian.
clearly were not
Like,
around the
literally,
1800s.
Abe over George.
Yeah.
Abe over.
I've always said there's 2 good presidents we've ever had out of like the 47, 46. Abe and FDR. FDR because he clearly was good because they voted him so many times. Would you rather live in the mountains or the beach?
Damn, it's tough.
It is.
Is it on the lake in the mountains?
Mountains or beach? you can
There's a
add
lake.
that.
Okay, I would choose mountains, lake house, or the beach.
So like how Greg's house is by that lake? Let's say
I would
Greg's
like to be
house.
on the lake.
Okay.
I would like to be on.
All right. I also pick mountains. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise, because I experience them less, and I would
Ooh,
like
I
to.
like the reasoning.
And yeah, you got to be up super early for that. It's like more of a rare.
Super
experience.
early. Super
More of a rare
early.
experience. Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather go out or stay in?
Depends. Like staying in, what is it like? You know, like I'd rather be like socializing with people, but. If
So
that-
would you rather socialize with people while you're at somebody's house or go out and socialize?
Depends on the mood. More recently, I've been preferring to stay in. So
Okay.
yeah,
For a first date, would you rather have dinner or go out for drinks?
go out for drinks.
Okay.
Just to like, you know, it's probably a little awkward, so go out for drinks.
You think the dinner is a little more awkward? So like taking a girl
I mean,
to
going
Parks
out for
Casino?
drinks kinda-
Taking a girl out to Parks Casino? It's the more style.
Well, that was post drinks.
Fair, fair.
Post drinks.
Okay.
But yeah, I think the drinks like kind of close the eyes.
Got you. Breakfast or dinner? I say that because I feel like
Yeah,
lunch
I
is
love
in.
breakfast.
Okay, me
Love
too.
breakfast.
Lunch to me is. I like lunch, but it's bottom of the
Honestly,
three.
brunch, top tier.
Bottomless mimosas.
Uh,
Ding.
big fan.
Big fan. Rice or noodles? Very tough question. Can't live without either one. But
I think I'm gonna have to go rice. I mean, is pasta a noodle? We call them pasta noodle.
yes, sir.
Then noodles.
Okay.
Okay.
I go noodles.
Word.
But rice, fried rice, phenomenal.
That's what I was
And
thinking.
white
Fried
rice.
and burritos is what I was thinking of.
Okay.
I was thinking of pasta and then like you know, the whole umbrella of that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Chicken or steak?
Chicken. Like I mean, like steak is probably better, but like chicken is the goat to me. Like,
More
I'll put
chicken
on
available.
Everything.
It's
That's
for
what I'm
sure.
saying. It's cheaper. It's leaner. You know, it's probably like a little better for you. Yeah.
Probably was the key word.
Chicken.
How do you like your steak?
Medium rare.
I only associate with people
Rare.
that I love, and how they like their
rare is the best.
how they like
I
their.
grew up and I realized medium rare was the best.
What did you like before? Well done.
I think it was medium well before previously, and I was like, this is.
And that's, like, equivalent
dry and,
to
like, rough.
That table,
Yeah.
hard as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Like Ged said last week, I don't want it mooing at me or red as hell. I like a little pink and a little chewy.
Yeah.
Medium rare.
That's all.
You don't like that, do you?
Medium.
Medium.
Medium's
Blood
fine.
freaks me out.
Medium's fine. Yeah.
The blood doesn't bother me. I don't want it
It's not
leaking
blood.
out
It's not
though.
blood.
It is blood.
No, it's not.
What is it?
I saw this before. It's just like the juices from the meat. It's not blood though.
But the meat is pink.
Yeah, but it's not blood. It's
If
not
I cut
blood.
you open right now, it'd be pink meat and blood.
Just look it up. I can't.
All right, all right, all right. That's fair. Turkey bacon or regular bacon? He's gonna say scrapple, but all right.
I mean, regular bacon for taste for sure.
Okay.
But turkey bacon does have some super nice like protein to fat ratios.
I used to be so turned
It's like,
off.
you can like put turkey bacon in the air fryer. Money.
Okay.
You really can't even tell the difference.
I used to be so turned off against turkey bacon, and then I grew up, and I was like, "Oh, this is not
No, it's not
really bad at all."
It's not bad.
I
It's
prefer,
definitely healthier.
for sure,
you know,
for sure.
so.
Flats or drums?
Flats all day.
Why?
I can explain it because flats are flat and the meat cooks evenly, whereas a drum is spherical and it's not being cooked at the same, the temperature. Unless you're spinning the drum, but you're probably not. So yeah.
No, they just throw it in the deep fryer.
Exactly.
I like just more meat on the drum.
Yeah, that's the only argument I get from drum people.
Yeah, it's all drum people. I am the face of the drum people currently on this show specifically. Nobody has said drum besides me, by the way, so far.
Yeah. Well, what does that?
When
what does that tell you?
That I'm by myself.
Jared's a drum guy. That's about it. And Jared's. Don't get me started.
I was just about to say this. I was about to say something egregious, but I won't. Egregious is one of my favorite words, by the way.
Stephen A. word.
Yes, he says like blasphemous and stuff like that.
Cool words.
They are cool words. So blue cheese or ranch?
For what, wings, I guess? Or just in general?
Wings.
For wings? Yeah, I think blue cheese. Blue cheese.
All right. For a second, he was making me nervous. Blue cheese all day.
Blue cheese.
You've been my friend for a long time. Is it sauce or gravy?
Sauce.
Thank you. We're not getting into it. We got into it last week. It's sauce.
Yeah, it's settled.
Would you rather watch a television series or a movie?
the time, but I have more appreciation for series. Like Breaking Bad, all-time favorite.
Okay.
Love it. You told me you haven't watched it yet.
No.
You should watch it. It would change your life. It's
In the
phenomenal.
for the better or for the worse?
Yes, for the better. And if
You never know.
I recommend watching Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul, like Saul from the Bible?
I mean, yeah, no, but like
Oh, the name.
Saul, but
I didn't know if
obviously
I didn't know
not-
if
yeah.
you. I didn't
But
know.
Saul's like the lawyer for Walter White.
Ooh.
And
Oh, I've heard of that
leading
name, Walter
character-
White.
Yeah, the leading character in Breaking Bad. He's the lawyer for him, and this is
Okay.
it's like a prequel.
Why are you laughing?
I've heard that name.
One more. I have Walter White. Who's Walter White?
What the heck?
Moral of the story. Real quick. Shout out to Dina, the executive producer. She's just doing. She's great. Have you seen Ozark?
Yeah, I love Ozark.
Oh.
If you like Ozark, you would. Or Breaking Bad is 10 times better.
I don't even know the lead actor. What's the guy's name in Ozark? Dina, please.
Marty Bird. That's
Marty
his
Bird.
stage name.
Right, but April 27th or 29th. It was either one or the other. Then last season comes out Ozark. Can't wait.
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman. I love Jason
Yeah,
Bateman.
no,
He's in a lot of
that-
good stuff.
That last series that came out was kind of weak. I was like,
Weak? I thought it was great.
it was great, but I
Wasn't-
was like, what the heck? Why did you not just drop the whole thing? You know?
Because they want you to tune in to the next one. No, I hear you, but I can't wait. Like they have I can't wait to click on it. April 20 whatever
No, I'm
day it
definitely
is.
gonna tune in.
It's the end of April. I think it's the 29th. I want to lock it in the 29th. They're also putting a Marilyn Monroe documentary out. Did anybody see that on Netflix? Netflix's stock is plummeting, but
Tanking.
tanking. I've been watching it because I kind of wanted to get into the stock, but I'm glad I never did.
Yeah,
Because
I
it is.
would be upset if
It's
I
going
was a shareholder.
down. It's terrible. But
Or Dow Jones is down 981 points.
yeah, I'm in the stock market. Excuse my language. I'm balls deep in the stock market, and
Should be. As you should be.
Yeah, but
you
right
play the
now-
long game, play the long game.
I am playing the difference between
Yeah.
like I've been trying to tell Gedge like, bro, it's not. No
It's
one
just
wins in the
trading.
short.
No
No
one.
one wins
No one.
because you get more stressed out. Like I'm in the long term, so I'm like, damn, today was red. But like, and then at the end of
Buy more.
I always buy more, and then at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, in like a year, oh boy, I can't wait. Specifically for a couple things, the federal government legalized some stuff, and then we'll be living large. Shout out to New Jersey. Shout out to New Jersey.
That's pretty big.
New Jersey.
Very big.
Yeah, so the Marilyn Monroe documentary looks very interesting. Are you a fan? Like, do you have this infatuation like every other man does?
No, not really.
You know who does it for me?
Who?
Elizabeth Taylor.
Who's that?
Come on, man. So like,
Hold on.
I always
Alright, stop it. I have to pee.
quick little pee break. We're not gonna, there's no interruptions though. It's just a quick little pee break. So yeah, I was saying that I am a big fan of Elizabeth Taylor. Most men are infatuated by Marilyn Monroe. Some women have tattoos of Marilyn Monroe. We're not gonna get into really why they do that.
Yeah.
I think I know why. But I'm a big fan of Elizabeth Taylor. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof is probably her biggest movie. I work in a nursing home, so like we watch those movies from the 40s and 50s and 60s. She is so attractive and sexy in that movie.
Really?
Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. She plays the loving wife of a troubling husband, and he doesn't appreciate what he's got until it's to the end of the movie. But yeah, so Marilyn Monroe is, but she was, with the president and with his brother and this and that and with Joe DiMaggio. Yeah, everybody wanted a piece of Marilyn Monroe. I'm Team Elizabeth Taylor. She does it for me. That's all. That's all I was going to say. But what were we talking about? Oh, we were doing end of 50-50. I forgot. So there's a couple more 50-50s, and then we're just going to end it from there. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Would you rather shop in a store or online?
Online has better deals, but
Isn't that weird?
it is weird. I don't
So
know
weird.
why. You can just it's harder to walk from store to store rather than just jump in.
Scroll,
Yeah,
right.
But I like to try clothes on sometimes. Like you gotta.
Me
try
too.
clothes on.
I like looking at
Like a
it.
suit, you can buy a suit online.
You couldn't.
You gotta try.
I bought a fantastic pink. It's like the lightest color pink you could ever think about. Suit.
Really?
Oh,
Interesting.
at Express, fit me to a T. It looked like it was tailored to
You get
me.
a suit that fits you to a T, you wear it.
I'm wearing it to Italy. I can finally talk about this because my dad knows. We have known we were going to Italy in January. We're going in August. My cousin Andrea is getting married. Shout out to my cousin Andrea. He lives there though. So we are going in August, and my dad didn't know until last week. And then when we were calling people for like Easter, somebody spilled the beans, and now he knows. But so I bought that suit specifically to go to Italy. But so I'm so excited. In August, I don't know, I think it's the 23rd we're going, but I'm getting a haircut August 22nd. I already booked it. I want to make sure I can go at that time I need to go at, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so I can't wait. But so I bought that suit specifically for that. But it's fire suit, fire. Here we go, a couple more. Coke or Pepsi? You say you're not a soda guy. I know that.
Yeah.
But at all? Like never?
couldn't even tell you
Then disregard that. I'm just gonna say Coca-Cola.
Okay.
That's just what I'm gonna say. And the last question I'm gonna leave you with: loyalty or respect? This is a question where there's no right or wrong.
Right.
But I just want to know what you would pick from the two.
I guess respect, because I feel like that kind of brings loyalty, whereas vice versa, there's not as much. Like, respect is hand in hand with loyalty, but loyalty isn't necessarily hand in hand with respect.
You think you could?
Loyalty can come with a paycheck.
Yes.
Whereas respect,
Yes.
doesn't need a paycheck, and that's big. So
That you perspective. That was
think
a
I summed it
different.
pretty well.
You did.
Yeah.
That was a different perspective. I always say, with respect, I feel like there's loyalty already there. Like if I know I respect you, I'm not. I don't gotta follow you around everywhere.
Yeah.
But I know I respect you, unless you do something clear to make me not respect you anymore. With loyalty, some people can be or feel that they have to be loyal to a fault. I have to be loyal to because I've known you since I was in second grade.
yeah, right.
No. With respect, there's no timeline. There's no statute of limitations. There's no, I respect you. I'd rather be respected by everybody in the room than 4 people be loyal to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Loyalty is you keep it close. Like, I would say,
important.
you're loyal to me. I'm loyal to you. Like, I literally would, I'm not going to do it, but I'd kill somebody if I needed to for you.
Likewise, it's important, but
Respect.
respect.
The moral of the story, respect. With respect, like you said, loyalty kind of comes with it. With loyalty, you might not respect the person you're loyal to. You just might feel like you have to be loyal to somebody.
For sure.
Yeah. It's a deep question. It's one of my favorite questions.
No, I don't, and I'm glad with my answer. Because that was
That was a good answer. That was a good answer. You did a great job with that. So, thanks for tuning in. I had a blast. I would say that you had a blast. Real quick before we sign off, shout out to the Brick Boys.
Construction.
Yes, Brick Boys Construction. There'll be a picture of the logo right here. If you need any kind of work done, you could hit me up or Dan up to be the middleman, or just
straight to the owner.
Brick Boys Construction. My man, pots and pans. He does anything.
He's my gym partner, hardworking guy.
Right.
He gets to it.
A good guy.
Construction.
He's very genuine as well. If you're fucking up, he's gonna tell you you're fucking up. But if he's gonna support you, he's gonna support you as well.
He gets the job done.
Good dude for sure. We just shout out to the Brick Boys. Thanks for tuning in to Vibrations with Vito. We're signing off. Salute. My man's empty, but I'm not. Ciao for now.